Hit it, brother F.
Let's go.
New old music. Unreleased, but kind of released. Only if you in the loop, like Max Low.
Yeah. If you in tune.
Here's like a beat drop.
Queens get the money.
Born in 82, total 1992. Got locked in 02.
Born in 82?
When I'm waiting for the end to come. Running out of strikes in the game. Ain't nobody dissing. Kiss the ring, kiss the gun. You're gonna burn your lips flying high trying to kiss the
Song from there that became number one.
What's the name of this song?
This one is called Era Apparent.
Heir Apparent. What's the name of the project?
The Legend of the Gnome. This is his first album.
The Legend of the Gnome.
That ill shit, son.
If somebody wants to get this album right now, can they? Can they get it? Do you have the album?
I do have the album.
So you would have to have a physical. Then that's the only way.
You would have to have purchased. You know what's crazy is that I made a lot of money selling it.
Right.
Because those, when I made this album, CDs were how you made money.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
10 grand selling this. And I fucking hated this album. Like, after I made it, I was like, yeah, this is trash. Like, I wasn't even trying. This shit is Golden Child. I was like, nah, this shit is fire. I'm like, nah, whatever.
I see what you mean, though. Because you weren't developed yet.
Not at all.
At all.
Raw, it was raw. It was raw.
Super raw.
But that's what I loved about it. That
I was trying to,
grindiness,
I was trying to
this
find,
is me.
I was still trying to find my voice.
It was all brag, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
man, plus, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what these albums like, bro, basically.
A lot of the rap started with I.
Because we're basically the same age, a couple years apart. But, you know, when this album came out, what he's talking about, I was fucking doing, too.
You were
know
living.
what I'm saying? Kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah, I feel the same way.
It was your life. He was spitting your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. Welcome world. I am the brother Burns. To the left of me, I got the brother VSOP.
VS to the OP. You know what it be, man. We out here repping that LBE, rocking that MDMA, man. We about to get on some 14 karat gold.
How many beats you made this week?
Huh?
How many beats you made this week?
2.
Nice.
Send them, motherfucker.
Oh,
I got 2.
Oh, he played me some shit before. I was like, yo, who made this? This shit sound like Primo.
Yo, that shit did
What
sound
I say?
like...
This shit sound like Primo,
That shit
right?
did sound like
Which
some
one?
gangster
The one
shit.
with my man Bloodsport from Philly. The, I forgot the name of the beat, to be honest. But we'll play it after. Don't worry, I got you.
I
Shake
got
it
you.
here.
All right.
And that's off the new Max Low upcoming album, Get in Tune Volume 2.
Yeah, man.
On
Don't
the
forget
sofa.
the first one, though.
Out
First
now,
one's classic.
Get in Tune Volume 1. Classic album,
CD
for
still.
sure. On the sofa, we got Max Low.
Peace. What up, everybody?
Welcome back, man.
Camionero got out.
Again.
Yeah, man. Thank God.
How many songs you got for the new album?
It's done, basically. I'm just waiting for everybody to give me their verses or whatever, you know, basically the verses.
Do we have a release date?
So you have a roster.
I'm thinking like end of June, early July. That's what
summer
I'm thinking.
album.
And I want to get it done like a good month before I release it, like have it fully done so that I could get the CDs and everything before the release date. I want to do it different now because now I know. You know what I'm saying? Like
We doing visuals? More visuals?
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I would love to do. I want to do a show. I want to do a show for the release, but I also want to bring in motherfuckers from Volume 1.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
so, you know,
absolutely.
tracks from there and shit and do
Absolutely.
that. You know what I mean?
Is
That would be dope to
is
mix-
today's guest on Volume 2?
Say what?
Is today's guest on Volume 2?
No.
Is today's guest on Volume 1?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memories, pardon me.
Yeah, I tried to switch it up on this one. I didn't want to get the exact same people.
Right.
I mean, I think I have 2 people that were on Volume 1 on this one. But I wanted to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just weird when I do
No.
my thing. Like, I have my own ways. I'm
You
fucking
are-
I
weird.
think that makes. I think that makes
Yeah, I'm
lot
like a
of sense.
weirdo. Like, I want to
Why
give
make a
another
volume
chance
two?
to
It's
other
gonna be the
people.
same people.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to give a chance to other people now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're giving a platform to artists, various artists from all over
I got
the place.
people on there. Like, I took a guy to retirement, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took a guy to retirement. Not retirement, but, you know, like, retirement of music he's put out. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and I love it. It's one
Not
of my
necessarily
favorite joints on the
retirement,
album.
but he's on hiatus.
Yeah, basically. That's basically what
So
it
you
was.
maxed the motivator, is what you're saying.
I mean, whatever.
Hey.
Fuck
Let's
it.
go. The hip hop truck.
Do
we
it.
got out.
Eff You was on Convoy Combos
Convoy combos, yeah.
with Trey 8. It's a Trey 8 beat.
Trey
What
beat,
number?
yeah.
Tell me a number.
Like 3?
That was like number 5, I think.
No.
or 4?
That was 4.
4.
And yeah, because that after
so
that
I've
was
definitely heard it
Road
because I've heard the
Warriors.
album.
That was number 5.
many times.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It was
recall
perfect.
song
The
names.
Convoy Convos, I named it that because it was perfect. It was 3 of them. And the Convoy Convos is like when trucks are driving together, they're
Yeah.
just talking on the radio with
Yeah.
each other. You know what I'm saying? So when I told F about it,
And
I
I
was
drive
like, yo,
trucks too, so I was like,
The what?
I drive
he
trucks
drives
too.
trucks.
So.
Yeah, he's right. He's a truck driver as well. Word.
you
So
go.
I was like, yo, I gotta put in between the verses and I gave it to Eff. He was like, yo. He was like, it's perfect. I was
So
like, yeah.
this was one thing that I did notice about the album, about that song specifically. Like you were talking about, like nitpicking. Is that why his voice sounds different? Did you do that on purpose for that song?
As if he's on the CD.
No,
Yeah.
the walkie-talkie was just like between the verses.
Right, I
But
did
it
hear
does
that.
go into like a little bit of the beginning of
Yeah.
the verse, maybe on a verse or two. But yeah, it was really just instead of the hook, it was that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
that's what it was.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dope
no,
song,
all
though.
their EQs and shit for the voices was the same. Like,
No,
you
it's
know
still
what
a
I'm
dope
saying?
song. He was lamping like Lisa Lampin.
Yeah.
I remember the song.
Yo, what happened to us?
I remember the song just
Yeah,
based
yeah.
off the verse. Yeah. Absolutely. Let me
me
introduce
Yeah,
today's guest, y'all. Coming straight out of Queens, this brother's known as the hip hop Hector Lavoe,
Queens, New
the
York.
Peruvian Archie Bunker. Shout out to Archie Bunker.
Yeah, we need more of him back.
Polo Santo.
That's right.
I love it. And the F stands for everything is fabulous. This
Like
brother
it.
spit a bar that I was driving up here, and I was like, yeah, that's fire, bro. This brother said, who would have thunk the phonetic spelling of fuck you would have turned into the prophetic version of Sun Tzu? Today's guest, Eff You. Welcome, brother.
Thank you
for pulling up.
Thank you for having me.
You got some fire albums that we're going to get to. You got some fire songs that we're going to get to. You have a new EP out right now called With All Due Respect.
Yeah.
Real quick, the first song on that album. So, my first exposure to you would have been on Max Lowe's Get Into In Volume 1 without even knowing, right? Because I don't know all the names of all the artists on the album. I just listened to the album because I like it. So my first exposure knowing I'm going to listen to Eff You was listening to the new EP With All Due Respect. The first bar on the fucking song is, my mother used to clean the house listening to salsa on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to paraphrase the rest because I don't know it word for word. But you said, I was in my room basically bagging up some weed, plotting on how to get some cheeks. And I was like, that's it. Like, right there, I'm hooked. Like, okay, so he raps about my life.
Bro,
right?
isn't that everybody, like, no matter where you're from, black, white, Indian, Chinese, if you grew up in New York City or any urban area or suburban area, your mom was cleaning on Sunday, playing music from her youth.
Yes.
Wherever country, even she's American.
Yes.
She's playing music from her youth, cleaning the fucking living room.
Mm-hmm.
And whether you sold weed, didn't sold something else, you would think about how you was gonna get some cheeks
Hell yeah.
that day and the next day and the next day when you were a teenager. So I was like, it just brought me back to that. And I'm
Yeah,
like, every
absolutely.
man can relate to this and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And if most of us, I believe, or I know this is for me certainly, in the time, in the present, as a child, we hated the music.
For sure.
Like as a child, I hated the salsa because I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear whatever I was listening to at the time.
Yeah, that's true.
As an adult, I clean my house listening
shit.
to that salsa that
Exactly.
she used to listen to.
Shit,
Yo, I have La
it got
India's.
engraved in,
I have
bro.
La India's album memorized. Let me tell you that.
Fucking well,
I
what the
totally-
Mercado on the fucking TV. And
Yo,
shit.
for real.
I think by the time I was thinking about clapping cheeks, I already appreciated salsa a little more. When I was younger, so I came to this country in '86. So it was, and we moved into a little apartment in Corona. It was with my uncles and my grandfather, grandmother, aunts. It's like fucking 15 of us in a little apartment. And out of his room, you just heard Run DMC, KRS.
Out of your uncle's room?
Fire.
Right.
Nice.
So I wanted to listen to that. I didn't want
right.
to listen to salsa
Caught your fucking ear.
or
That's what it
rock.
was,
You know,
yeah.
my dad listened to old rock from the 70s.
Same
I
shit.
didn't want to hear none of that shit at that time.
What is it with South American dads, bro? Even my dad, they like rock. I'm
Rock
like,
was the
fuck
shit to them, man.
Yeah.
Rock
I mean, I
was the
like
shit.
certain shit of rock, but it's like, goddamn, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
my dad
like,
was a
salute
big
to my older brother. He
Santana head.
That's their
bring me
hip-hop.
into Run DMC and shit like that, but he was a rockhead too. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted. He was a
but
rock
to
guy.
your dad's rock is what hip hop is to you.
Yes,
Right.
without
The
a doubt.
rebel-
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rebellious
His parents were telling him
For
this shit
sure.
is trash.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
shit is
For
food out.
Exactly, yeah.
For
Word,
sure.
yeah. So yeah,
That was the
I'm with it,
counterculture
yeah.
back
Yeah.
then. Was
Yeah,
rock.
exactly.
So I'll take that
Right,
rebellious
right.
part. Yeah, I like this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, esta mierda.
Being born in Peru and moving to Queens and growing up in Queens, you weren't in Peru very long, right? Like 4 years.
4 years.
You were
Yeah, I
born
must have
in
came here
82,
when I was
86.
4 years old.
So you didn't get much of. you didn't get to absorb too much of the culture as a child, or did you go back and visit?
I went back and visited a lot. But I went back and visited as a kid from New York, not as a Peruvian going back home.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I was there on vacation.
Yeah.
I was on vacation, and everyone treated me as the golden child because I didn't live there. So they're like, oh my God, mijo, come here, feeding me, giving me whatever I wanted, because I was the one cousin who didn't live there, and I was just coming to visit. So like it was like, shit is awesome. But I do remember before, like very vaguely, the gorillas and shit, like turning off the lights and fucking coming through the neighborhood, shooting guns and shit, and why we had to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Vaguely.
Right.
But I definitely remember the lights being cut off and the family all huddled up in a room, like scared, like, yo, they about to come and shoot the place up and shit. Like, that's like in the back of my mind. But going back, it was different than like living there.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that going back or your memory of the gorillas and those situations that are, obviously not good memories, and then going back and visiting and being the cousin that doesn't live there, right? So you get a little like extra love and stuff.
Right, for sure.
Did that experience, do you think that shaped you as an artist in any way? Did that influence your artistry? Other than the bilingual, because you throw your Spanish into your rap.
Yeah, definitely. I think that shaped me as I matured, because as I was telling y'all before we started, when I first started rapping, I wasn't really taking it very seriously. It was very braggadocious, very. You gotta understand, I was in a gladiator school of hip hop. I was in a studio with people like Starving B, Spit Gems, Tragedy, Sean Price, A1, a very young A1, but like
true indeed. Word.
Mayhem, Action,
all animals.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't really rap at the time.
And you were just hanging out?
Just hanging out.
Like just a guest?
Yeah, I was DJing.
Oh, you were DJing. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was, I was the low life and shit, so I was just around.
Right.
But I was absorbing all that shit. And then when I started rapping, I was like, I got to be as good as these guys, or why rap? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that part of the culture wasn't in my mind. My mind was just like, I just got to tear shit down. I got to kick in the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? I got to say wild shit.
Yeah.
I got to fucking be wild. You know what I'm saying? I got to say the wildest shit to stand out.
Right.
In amongst all these fucking killers.
Right.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So but as I started developing as an artist, that shit definitely influenced me. And now, because I think back, I'm like, even when I came here, when I was 86, my uncle was Peruvian, obviously. He was a DJ, he was a graffiti artist. But we're a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Latinos, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Peruvian, Colombian, Argentinian, Venezuelan, Colombian. We're part of the culture since the 80s, from the beginning.
Yeah.
And hold that thought. I know that comment by Eff You is going to get backlash, because anytime Latinos say we are part of the culture, or we were there at the origination and
we were there for
the genesis of the
inception,
culture,
that's it,
y'all seem to get upset.
Yeah.
And love
See
to
that
jump
a lot
in the
too.
comments and be pissed off. And I get it. Whatever. Y'all upset. I got a question specifically for y'all commenters that get so pissed off when Latinos are mentioned as being
Originators.
at the creation of hip hop.
Originators, B.
Why y'all mad at Latinos? And I say that to say, why y'all not mad at white people? White people wasn't at the origination.
Yeah,
they don't claim to be.
Yeah.
But they damn sure
There was like 2 or 3.
is now at the goal line at the where the race ends.
Yeah.
And they done basically
Well, they're the ones who pay you.
they
now.
own hip hop.
Yeah, they own it.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I
No,
mean?
that's what
So
he's trying to
you
get
mad
at. They
them.
own it. They
Yeah.
They
own it.
own, so they took your culture.
Yeah.
They didn't pay you, they stole it.
Basically.
But you're not mad at them.
Ours.
They allowed Eminem to become the greatest rapper. Not.
I mean, I could
Not
talk
in
shit
this-
on him. He could definitely get
Nah,
that
yeah,
shit for
but
other
he,
people.
he,
Not
he's-
for me, but other people. I mean,
I understand what
won't
you're
argue
saying
it.
about Eminem, but to
He's a
me,
respecter of the culture too. Though.
Yeah,
He's a
he
studier.
loves
like,
that
he's
shit.
a-
He
he's a
loves
student
hip
of
hop,
it.
yo.
I'm not dissing Eminem.
Yeah.
True.
I'm dissing the fact that a culture that was created by a certain group of people, us included, Latinos, has been pillaged and is now controlled
Okay. I got
by
what you're saying.
the oppressor.
By the
Right.
machine.
And now the best rapper ever is one of the oppressors. Who's the most popular hip hop journalist? Who's the most successful hip hop journalist today? Who's number one and who's number two?
DJ Vlad.
And who's number two?
I
Adam
don't-
22.
Nah,
Most
he's
profitable.
a bum, yo.
I can't believe this
Agreed.
shit. Where it's gone to.
The
Even
two
academics is a
journalists
fucking herb.
making
though.
the
Like,
He's a
most
fucking big-
money
I hate that
from
kid.
hip
Can't stand
hop are
academics.
DJ Vlad and Adam 22.
you know, it's crazy
So,
because I don't look at none of these dudes and like I don't. You
I don't
guys aren't
either.
hip hop anyway. Like I
Yeah,
don't look
I
at you
don't- I
for
don't-
any insight or anything. You guys can
Yeah.
suck my dick,
Yeah,
and
no,
if you
they
see it,
suck.
I'm telling you to your
Their
face. I don't
shows
care.
are clown shows,
But the
B.
point is, they're making the most money off
Yeah,
hip
I
hop.
get what you
Yeah.
And hip hop is not mad at that.
Right.
Hip hop only gets mad when Latinos say we was there.
I get
You know what
you're
it is
saying.
with them though? They bring destruction, and that's people love that. They bring that. That's what they bring. Is like the
Unfortunately-
division.
I venture
And they love
to
that.
say, all right, let's say something else. The people who are mad at that could not have grown up in a melting pot. You grew up in an all black neighborhood or an all whatever neighborhood. You didn't grow up in a melting pot. Because if you grew up in the South Bronx, if you grew up in LES, if you grew up in Queens, if you grew up in any urban area that was a melting pot,
It was
Chicago,
Spanish and black, bro.
you know,
That's it. Like,
it's from Chicago.
Any low income area was all of us.
You grew up with Spanish people, son.
But
Point
not
blank.
even
Your
every-
parents,
Grew up with poor white people.
your
too.
parents were
A
friends
couple,
with,
yeah.
with Spanish
But
people.
where did
That's
it originate? In the Bronx, right?
100%
Look it up
fact.
when it happened. When hip hop was originated and everything, the percentage of the people that lived in the Bronx.
Yeah.
What it was.
Yeah.
It was more Spanish than black, to be honest, at that
South Bronx
point.
was
You know
Puerto
what I'm saying? It was
Rican.
Puerto
Still is.
Rican. It was 70% Puerto Rican, if I'm not mistaken. Like some shit like that, bro. That's crazy.
Puerto Rican and
You know, shout out
Caribbean,
to
people from the
to Ghetto Brothers
Right.
and all them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Big shout out to them, man. Like
I look forward to the
Trinidad.
comments because y'all be
Yeah,
funny and y'all get your panties
I
twisted
look
up
forward
real
to the
much.
hands.
I
in
don't.
case.
I don't give a fuck
Damn,
about
with
your
that
comments.
Oh shit! What
about
was
that?
a verse? That you said something about the hands. That was my first language. You said some shit with the hands.
Oh, hand in hand is my first language.
Yeah, there we
speak
go.
proudly.
Let's get it.
Alistair Crowley, give a hater the evil eye.
See, there we go.
Mama
Let's get
Roses
it.
too, extra cheese on
That
my
was
pizza
my
pie.
first language was Spanish.
But
My
you
second
know
language
what?
was hands.
That's that verse that he's talking about is actually from my new album that I just dropped called Unappreciated Luxury. It's out now everywhere.
That's his newest shit.
That's not on streaming.
It's
That's
everywhere.
not on streaming.
It's-
Yeah, no, it's on streaming.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's,
the thing
it's
is,
under
it's,
Rob Victim's name though.
yeah,
That's
the
what it is.
producer,
It's under the
the-
producer's name, Rob Victim.
that's
Yeah.
why.
the producer's name is Rob Victim,
Okay.
who's another. I mean, he's been around since
And what's the name of the project?
Unappreciated Luxury.
Yeah. And this is your second album with him.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we did.
You work with Rob Victim.
Yeah, we did Charismatic Disrespect.
Oh,
This
man.
is like the second
You
Track
one.
with
name
Rim on it.
all of your albums.
Right.
F you name all of your albums.
Every single one, yeah.
Okay. You
And
have
I,
some of the most creative and unexpected album titles
And album
that I have
covers.
ever read.
I try, man. I try to make it different. You know what? Because a lot of times when I go digging, or even when I'm digging for comic books, I'll buy from the cover art. I'll buy straight from the cover art.
I do that with music.
Right.
Yo,
when I'm digging for
that with
Same
records,
shit.
when I'm digging for records, that's when I first saw Bob James too. I didn't know who Bob James was.
Right.
But that album cover is amazing. I was like, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
It was my uncle who was with me. Who was like, yo, you know who that is? I'm like, I don't care. I'm buying it. Like, it's
Yo,
fucking Bob James. Of
that's
course
some
you
good
like it.
shit.
You're gonna love
Legend.
it.
Rest in
Fucking
peace to
legend.
Fat Beats. Rest in peace to the Fat Beats on 9th and fucking 6th. I used to go in there, and I used to bring Mark, Sam, and I used to
9th
go
and 6th
through
was the
every-
second floor, not the
on the
basement,
se- Yeah,
right? The
no,
second
upstairs,
floor.
on top of the hot dog spot.
Yeah.
Ray Papayas.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to go in there, and they'll like come up with me, and I'll be like, they're like, yo, you really gonna go through every CD? I'm like, yeah, because there's motherfuckers like me that switch shit around so they don't buy it.
Yeah.
So they were like, yo, we out, we're going downstairs. And
So-
I'll be boom, boom. And I used to buy shit from Fat Beats sometimes just off the
Off the
cover,
cover,
and
yeah.
the name. And
Right,
the name
right.
of the artist, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out to Raise the Ratchet, bro.
Where's the
I
ratchet?
bought
Ratchet.
his first album because the cover was dope and the name. I was just like, ooh, Raise the Ratchet. I was like, that's fire. And bro, I still got the shit to this day. He got one of the first Alchemist beats on the underground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some fire shit on the album from him.
Yeah, so
Salute
I
to
try
him,
to
man.
I try to keep that. I'm like, look, if anybody's still digging, I want them to see this album cover and be like, oh, this shit is fire. I'm gonna get this. Right, or see the titles come up on a playlist and be like, I gotta listen. This shit is retarded.
Yeah.
What is this? I gotta listen
like
to
that
it.
shit too,
You know what I
man.
mean?
For the fans that don't know, I want to give you some of the album titles that I love. Papa Dios,
One of my favorites of him too.
The
yeah.
F Word, Picasso.
I like that.
I'm gonna skip one because I want to talk about this album later. Money House Blessings.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
that. Charismatic Disrespect. Love it. Respectfully Eff You. Oh, I skipped one. I'm sorry. Blocktoberfest.
Oh, Blocktoberfest.
Love it. Respectfully Eff You, and I want to ask you about this album next. And then the latest album that I had was the 2024 14 Karat Gold Slum Computer Wizard.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then the new EP that dropped, With All Due Respect. And then you say you have a new EP out now.
Yeah, Unappreciated Luxury.
Mention
That
my-
dropped a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago.
My first favorite album of him.
It's not on streaming.
No, yes it is. Bodega Businessman.
It's not on streaming.
No,
It's not?
It's
Nah,
under.
it's not.
Oh
Rob
shit, maybe I
Hickman.
got it on my iTunes or whatever. That's what it is then.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit, that's well. It's not my favorite album of him anymore, but it was my favorite album for years. You know what I'm
What's your
saying?
favorite album now?
14 Karat.
The new one.
The one from last
Computer.
year.
14 karat gold.
Oh, from
Or
last
2
year.
years ago, whatever it was. Yeah, 14
And what's your new favorite song?
Hard Men. Hard
Hard
Times.
times make
Yeah,
hard men.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know?
Yeah.
And what project is that off?
that 14 Karat.
14
Okay.
karat gold.
You know, I made a
didn't
part
get
two
to
to
listen
it.
to that one.
I was gonna ask you on that shit
Yeah,
because it
yeah,
says
yeah.
part 1 on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
so I was like, wait a
I made
minute.
part two. It's coming
let me
out.
see.
It's coming out this year.
Oof, that track is insane, bro.
My
That
favorite,
was the pure FU on that track to me. It was like
Yeah.
who you are, like you talked about your. Basically, it was like you're growing up, your fuck ups and shit like that, and then like to get better and all that shit. It was to me, it was like the perfect song. If I know this is my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know him, that song right there defines him. Like it's like
a
who he
redemption
is
song.
and how he's changed over the years, bro.
It's-
Like
I like to like do different things on different albums. You know, go different directions.
Yeah.
Unappreciated Luxury, Charismatic Disrespect is very braggadocious on some like fuck you, I'm the man type shit, which is
my
fucking
shit too, though. I love
which
it.
is
Yeah,
plain
I love
hip hop,
it. Yeah,
right? It's
yeah,
hip hop
I love it,
forever. That song is a little more personal, which I don't really get because I feel like hip hop for me, I want to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I want to be entertaining to people and shit. I don't want to bring them down.
Yeah.
But every now and then you got to talk about yourself
Need that.
sometimes. You
I'm
know?
gonna-
I'm
Trials and
gonna be honest though,
tribulations,
like
you need
that.
truth.
Yeah, to me, as far as me as a listener, as a fan, I look for that. I want to know the person.
Right, sure.
I'm not saying I gotta know you implicitly.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yo, give me a little piece. You know what I'm saying? Like a little insight as to who you are. What kind of man are you?
But mind you, every one of my songs is based in reality. Like the shit that I say, I've done and seen. You know what I mean? A lot of it is exaggerated.
It's all
You know,
truthful. Yeah, but
for entertainment purposes.
Of
You know what I'm
course,
saying? I was never no fucking huge kingpin or none, but I sold a little bit of crack. You know what I mean? Made a little bit of money. You know, I ain't no fucking pimp, but you know, I had a couple girls in the Metro Motel on Queens Boulevard. You know, back in the days,
Place a trade bag.
right? You know what I mean? So
La Botanica and shit. Remember the trade bags and shit over there?
there's always truth in there. There's always something about me in there if you bother to listen. And
No
dig,
doubt,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
So you say you try to do something different on every album. What were you trying to do on 2023's Respectfully Eff You? What was the theme of that album? And specifically the album cover.
Right. So Respectfully Eff You was the first album I did with Deep of Two Hungry Bros, who, like I
right.
was saying, is like a legend in the underground.
Yeah.
He's been producing since the late 90s for the under. He was there
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
at like, I would say, close to the beginning of what New York underground hip hop was.
Or the end of Stretch and Bob, like kind of
Right.
like, right? Like when he came in type shit.
Right,
yeah.
right. And he's Puerto Rican. I'm Peruvian. And when we linked up, it wasn't really about that. Like the first song we did, like I said, is about Warwick Davis. It's about
Willow.
a dwarf actor.
Mad Lord again.
Right. So,
The great
but
sorcerer.
once we started working more, every beat that he sent me that I liked happened to have a Latin sample in it. And he was like, "Yo, let's do something for like the Theos and shit, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you had
like
he
that, yeah.
he had Theos that were like bodybuilders and
locals
drove a
and shit.
IROC. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So did
Come out
I.
the bathroom like,
Exactly.
yeah,
My
you
uncles
already
were
know the
listening to
Theos.
freestyle and doing coke and hitting women. You know what I'm
With a
saying?
crop top tank top on.
It's crazy.
So
you
he's
know what's
like-
crazy? As Latinos and shit, we all have that uncle. on.
Yeah,
We-
exactly.
Bro, yeah.
That was his
one uncle.
that was his point and shit.
It's crazy.
So that's the direction we went in, and I'm like, yo, you know what album cover was always fly in my parents' house? The Hector Lavoe, where he's just, it looks like he went to take a school picture, my nigga. And he's just like, bing.
Yeah.
Bro, I have no doubt that he went to somebody who takes school pictures and just did that, bro.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I was like, yo, let's just do that. I'm just gonna go to a dude and just be like, yo, take my picture like this album cover right here. I tried to get as close to it as I could.
No,
and then we continued it on the second one.
When I look at the album cover, I'm like, yo, he definitely was trying to be a salsero here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like on purpose. Very
Even with the
salsa
font and
vibes.
everything that you use.
Right,
yeah.
We tried to keep it as close as possible. And then we continued it on the second one.
There's a second, Respectfully Eff You?
No, the second Respectfully Eff You was called With All Due Respect.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even know that was a
Right.
Yeah,
a sequel. Oh, shit.
And the cover to that is the Willie Colon cover.
Yes.
Where he's got the engineer with the gun to his head. So I fucking put the engineer to Deep's. Put the gun to Deep's head and shit.
I love how you kept it with the salsa. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
the
that's
third
fire.
one-
That's fire.
We're working on the third one right now called The Utmost Respect. And we're just gonna keep the theme going.
So this project, Respectfully Eff You, I got to number 2.
That's it.
No,
After 2, you were like, turn this shit off. I would like to say, get this shit out of
I
here.
heard the whole album. But when I got to number 2, I listened to that shit at least 5 times in a row. Number 2 is Sábado Night Live, featuring Homeboy Sandman and Spit Gems. And y'all 3 brothers, I don't know what the fuck y'all did,
What was in
but
the water
y'all
that day?
sound so dope together that I
Like
think
an ill
y'all
trio.
should do a fucking project. I know you got a project with Spit Gems, and we're going to talk about it in a second.
Fire shit, too.
But
right there.
just as a fan, as a listener, as somebody who enjoys listening to this music, that song in particular, the way y'all bounce off each other, I don't know. You go first, Sandman goes second, and his voice has like a lighter something to it, and then
he's
Spit
more of like a
Gems
talker,
comes
Homeboy
in,
Sandman. Yeah,
oh
more
my
of a talker,
God.
like, yeah.
And then Spit Gems comes in. Yo, that fucking song, everybody out there, make sure you go listen to Sábado Night Live off the Respectfully Eff You project out now on
Watch
all
the video,
DSPs.
man. We pulled up
they
on
got visuals
fucking
for it,
Myrtle
nice.
Ave and shit and just started playing
That has
dominoes.
visuals?
Where,
Yeah.
Brooklyn? Yeah.
No shit. Oh, I'm gonna
Nice.
go see
Started
that.
playing dominoes on the street. They started playing salsa next to us. You see in the video?
Fucking.
Yeah, a
So,
live
that's
band
fire,
just happened
bro.
to come
That's
by
dope.
and shit. Yeah,
That's dope.
That's fire.
but yeah, that's probably one of my favorite records.
That is a fire one.
Who
though.
produced that one?
Deep.
Deep?
Deep,
Oh,
yeah.
Deep did the whole project.
Yeah.
I'm
Deep
sorry.
did the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
project, yeah.
And shout to Deep on the Master Plan video as him playing Kramer.
Oh, sorry.
I love that fucking video.
No,
bro.
that's a song about nothing.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, not Master
that's the
Plan.
name of it,
It's called
right?
a song
It was-
about
yeah,
nothing.
song about
yeah,
nothing.
it's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
song
yeah.
about nothing. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, he went full method acting with the crazy.
He was trying to get to the SAG.
Yeah.
yo.
No, shout to him, man. That's a
But
dope video.
Saturday Night Live it was hard because I wanted to get 3 Latino MCs. Spit Gems, man, is he's probably the reason I rap today. And,
That was gonna be one of my.
I
next
wanted
questions.
to not sound like him, but also be as good as him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I aspire to and shit, but different.
It's
That's
crazy,
of
yeah.
course, of course.
You
You know
don't
what I'm
want
saying?
you don't want to bite the guy that you look up to.
No, I don't wanna
but
be-
You want to be like.
I don't want to be like anybody.
Yeah, no doubt. That's
But
what
you
I'm
want to
saying,
be
like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
Exactly, and everybody that's dope, I want
You
to
want
be
people
like.
to hear you
know
and be
what
like,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
he's right there. Like,
You know what I mean? And Sandman too. When I first heard Sandman, I was like, yo, he's fucking on another level. Like he's on some
Both
other
are
shit.
criminally underrated.
Yeah.
Both Sandman and Spit Gems.
and all different.
Yeah.
All three of
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
All
yeah,
three
yeah.
of us are different.
Absolutely.
We have
Y'all
different
definitely-
yeah,
styles.
because
We talk
Sandman
about
is
different
very
shit.
just like talk, like you know.
But
and
like you
Gems
said,
is aggressive, like.
we sound really good on
Yo,
that.
yeah,
record.
Yeah, no,
Oh
no.
my
You
God,
get like a
bro.
person, like 3 personalities out of a person in one joint right there.
That
Boom,
was the
boom,
shit
you know
I
what
wanted
mean?
to
Like,
walk into
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like fucking make a little bootleg video of it. It's just shit.
Nah,
Yo,
yeah.
that song was.
But I
really
couldn't
dope, bro.
have anyone else on that record, man.
If ever you
That's dope.
have time and nothing to do, and those brothers ain't busy, and
And
y'all
just do an
3
album?
a little EP,
That's hard
something.
because
Yo,
both
that-
of those brothers are very busy all the
I know,
time.
bro.
and shit.
Spit Gems, shout out to that brother. Homeboy Sandman, shout out to that
Hopefully
brother.
he'll be here fucking in a little bit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
supposed to come, so
Yeah.
let's see.
But we did I saw on with all due respect, I did a part 2 to Sábado Night Live, which is called Dead on Domingo.
Yeah.
With Trey 8 and Blue Azul.
Big salute to Trey, bro. That's my
Oh,
brother right there.
wait.
I wanted to keep it going. Like I want to do another record
got 2
with
versions
2
on it.
That's
Latino
the, that's the
MCs.
remix,
Yeah,
right?
drums on the mix.
Yeah, okay. I thought I
Right,
thought it was like a
on the
remix.
remix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the remix. Which,
Hey,
because
yo, lyrics, I need you, right? Hey, yo, yeah.
yeah,
that's
because
what
he
Colombiano, yeah.
so I sent the record
parcero.
around, and I liked the one with no drums. He was the only one who was like, "Yo, I want to jump on the record, B, but I like the one with drums." And I'm like, "All right, fuck it, let's do it with drums, and then I'll do one without drums and shit." You know what I mean?
There you go. I know you said your uncle was your first exposure to hip hop, the
Definitely.
first put on.
Definitely.
And I know you said Spit Gems is one of your biggest influences and kind of the person who got you to rap.
Yes.
Who else would you consider some of your early influences as far as your rhyme style? Because your rhyme style is very unique, where it's almost like rapid fire, but it's not A-B
No,
rhyme pattern.
Yeah,
I'll tell
no,
you
it's
what he
definitely
does.
complex
I
more.
know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about. You know what you do well?
I feel
Interior.
You
I-
do alliteration.
Right.
Alliteration, you have that down.
Ah,
to a-
yes,
where
yes.
every word starts
But he
with the same
also
letter.
does interior
no, absolutely,
rhyming.
yeah.
I feel like
no,
I'll guess one of his.
You'll guess.
I'll guess one of his like
Oh,
one of
one
those
of his
like guys
influences?
that influences. I have a feeling I'll guess one of the
Is
five.
he from
if there
Queens?
is.
He's got.
No, he's from Long
I know
Island.
one.
Oh, from Long Island?
Yeah, I think MF Doom is an influence
Yeah?
to him.
Yeah,
I think Coogee Rap got to be up
Yeah,
there.
hell
Yeah, well, that's everything.
But that's for
everybody.
everybody,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well,
But I feel like MF Doom is a guy.
when I was a kid and I moved to Corona, Cool G Rap lived like 2 blocks from me.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea who he was at the time. My uncle had to tell me, like,
Right.
"Yo, you see that guy? He's Cool G Rap." And I'm
dope.
like,
That's
that meant nothing to me.
fucking fire. Like,
It
yo.
meant nothing to me and shit.
That's
But
fire.
then, as I got older, he would remind me. He's like, "Yo, remember when we used to go to the park and I would show you Cool G Rap's crib, and sometimes he'd come out the crib and shit." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot he lived down the block and shit."
And by then you knew who he was?
Yeah, for sure. But by then he didn't live there anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was out. That's where he grew up in, right? Corona. and
In
shit.
Corona,
Yeah,
yeah.
He grew up there
But
with mad
I-
Argentinas, bro.
I would
That's because
say-
Argentinas was deep over there at
Hell
that time too, bro. It was crazy.
Yo, he lived in a corner where it was
Gauchito?
Argentinians on one side, the other side was all Italian.
Oh shit.
All Italian, and then down his block was all black. And then down
dang.
towards left rack was all of us other
Yeah,
South
yeah, yeah.
Americans.
Like the scattered ones.
Yeah, with the scattered ones.
Word.
But my influence.
The Tina Criolla.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I
still
know
there.
exactly what you're talking about. Hell yeah, bro. Big shout out to my Argentino, baby.
Definitely MF Doom.
I knew it. I could
Definitely.
tell like off the rip, bro.
Definitely, I mean Nas. I can't not say
The
Nas
GOAT.
coming from Queens
That's
and
his
shit. You know a rapper called A$AP Rock from Manhattan?
Yeah, AESOP.
I thought he was
Rock.
from LA.
Nah, A$AP Rock's from Manhattan.
Oh no, A$AP Rocky or
No, A$AP
Nah,
Rock.
A$AP Rock.
ASAP Rock.
Yeah.
No, A$AP Rock.
ASAP, yes, excuse me. ASAP
I
Rock.
thought he was from LA.
He was
Shit.
with not Shalizi.
Who am I thinking about?
No,
Hold on. am
yeah,
I thinking-
Shalizi. He was with Shalizi in when they did that barbecue burger.
Nah, that was Planet Asia.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no, it's
Planet
completely
Asia.
different people then.
Nah, yeah, that's Planet Asia.
But yes, I know the name ASAP.
But yeah, so probably MF Doom, Nas, A$AP Rock. You know who was one of the illest is Breezy Bruin from the Juggernauts.
Shit, hell yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
Yeah, he's one of the he's definitely a guy that I was like, holy shit.
Breeze Bruin? He's a
Yeah,
beast.
he's a fucking animal.
A$AP Rock? He's from Long Island, bro. I'm telling you.
All
I
right,
knew it
Jesus
was
Christ.
Sayacet.
The hip hop
I know it.
historian
I know
strikes
it.
again.
And Blanquito, he got
Yeah.
tracks with C-Ray's Walls back in the day and everything. Bent Light, that's my shit. I know. That's why I was like, wait a minute. This nigga ain't from fucking Manhattan.
Born in Syosset.
And Origin Northport. That's still Long Island, bro. He's still fucking LA.
I thought he was from Manhattan. But A$AP Rock, yeah. And then
That's crazy because his vocabulary is crazy.
Yeah.
probably one
Yeah,
of the illest
crazy. Yeah,
vocabulary.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Crazy. Two of them from LA.
Yeah.
Yo, LA got slept on motherfucking MCs, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Bro.
Rakim. Like the guys considered the
Paz.
GOAT is from there, you know?
Pasta news.
That's what he
Pa- yeah, Paz too. Amityville. You know what I mean?
Is Keith Murray from LA?
Central Ice.
He is,
Yep.
right? Yeah. You said when you first started rapping, you weren't taking it seriously.
No.
You was
not at
fucking
all.
around, right?
Yeah.
At what point, or was there a specific reason or moment when it switched and you said, I gotta take this shit serious, or I should take this shit serious?
I think when I came out of my depression and drug stupor that it was self-imposed, you know, I was just being an asshole because it wasn't forever, you know what I mean? I had my kid, I had my wife, I was living good, but then that shit happens, man, and it's not talked
does.
about a
It
lot,
be like that.
you know what I mean?
It happens, definitely.
But you know, fell into depression, fell into some drug shit, fell into drinking hard, fell into partying hard. You know what I mean? When I came out of that, and people were like, "Yo, when you gonna drop another album?" And I'm like, "Oh, people really want to hear me rap and shit." I thought y'all didn't want to hear me rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I sold some records, I made some money,
But you might just be a good
They
salesman.
want to hear more. Yeah, and shit. Like,
But I'm a
fuck that, let's get
fucking,
it.
I'm a hustler. Like, I sold drugs for a lot. So I thought I was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't think it meant anything to people.
Right.
And I have a song with the videos from my daughter. It's called Fire Escape Life.
Yes, I saw
That
that video
people-
today.
One of my favorite. I was
People
gonna
to this
talk
day are
about
like,
it
yo,
too.
bro, I
Yeah.
listen to that song like
Yes.
all the time. Like
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite songs. And I'm like,
Hell yeah.
for real? Because I do like that song, don't get me wrong, but I didn't expect that shit. So when I started hearing that, and people that I didn't know were putting the battery, because I'm always on some like, yeah, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know, I'm your man, so
You're gassing it.
Yeah.
right, you gassing me
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
But I don't think I'm as ill as you saying I
Right.
am.
Right.
And that's another thing I got to give Gems, because Gems would always pull me to the side and be like, no, nigga, I'm telling you dope, son. And I don't tell niggas that they dope. You know
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
he doesn't seem like the person,
Right.
the type of person to.
But
give
I
out
was still
praise
on
like
some
that.
like,
Unless you're dope.
I was
Unless
still
you're
on
dope,
some
yeah.
like, I'm not that dope and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, bro. That's one of my favorite songs of him.
After I
Fire
came out of
Escape,
that,
yeah, yeah.
Love
after
that
I
video.
came
Fire.
out of that stupor, I was like, oh, people really want to hear the dumb shit I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of shit is dumb shit, but it's fun to me.
Yeah. But you say it in
I
a
mean,
dope
look,
way.
bro.
That's
Look,
when I started taking
Yo,
it
Fire
seriously.
Escape Life. Check this out. Let me survey the sidewalk, peruse the pavement. As I look out the iron horse we use as slave ships. It takes us to the 9 to 5 abuse enslavement. But took me to open mics in school, the same shit. Like, come on, man. That shit is fire to me, shit like that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I love that song. That was after Heir Apparent. That was like the song I was like, that might have competition, bro. And you know what's crazy? You, to me, Eff You sounds best off sad beats. Like those beats, to me, I'm a sad beat person. And it's crazy because I'm complete opposite in real life. I'm a very energetic, like fucking, you know what I mean? But when I hear sad beats, I'm just like, I feel like that's who I am inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, sad beats tells more stories than deeper shit.
It touches a part of you that you don't allow.
That I don't
yourself.
show, and that I think that I block out maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is probably, bro. And I
so
love
the
shit
music
like that.
enters this part of you that is secluded. And so.
Yeah, bro.
And that's the beauty of music. That's
Yeah,
the
it
beauty
is.
of artistry.
It is.
That's why VS was telling Eff You that when you get introspective, he might feel it more. Because now I'm relating to you. When you talk about being depressed and on drugs, I feel you because I was also depressed and doing drugs every day. And you get high and you feel good. And then you fall asleep, and you might not even be able to fall asleep depending on the drugs you're doing. So you got to do the other drug to help you fall asleep. And then you wake up and you're more depressed.
Though. When I did
and
drugs,
you
I
more
wasn't
fucked
depressed.
up.
I was having fun. Like
No,
to
no.
me, yeah, but
But,
it's like that's why like if I hear a drug song and it's depressing, I'm like to me it was opposite. It was having fun.
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
But
then
some
I
people
hear,
do the
you know
drugs
what I'm saying?
because
Like,
of the depression.
Yeah, but then I hear a sad song, but like that's him, and like his feelings are on there and shit. And I'm like, damn, like I'm like, and I feel that shit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you said it. Like sometimes I feel like that's the part of me that I block out to show everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it is. I don't really like showing weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't sound, I like crying. I don't like doing none of that shit. Like I show you a man. Like that's me,
personally,
bro.
me, like for instance, if he bears his soul on a record, that's not weak to me, bro. Like to me, that
No, that's great. Me showing it, I feel like
we
that's
were
why I think I
raised
like
in
that
the
shit.
80s.
Yeah,
that's the other thing too.
But I
We
think
were
that's why I
raised
like
in
these
the
shits
era
more.
of machismo.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I was gonna say.
You couldn't cry. You're not
That's
allowed
why,
to cry.
That's why I don't really make songs like that because of the same
that
reason.
reason. Yeah.
Like you're a man, you keep your fucking feelings
See,
bottled up.
yeah,
Shut the
bro.
fuck
Like,
up,
yeah,
go
yeah.
to work, break your back, support your
True
family.
and fucking deep. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, yeah.
And that's another reason why I really don't, but I really take this artistry seriously, so it just comes
have
out
to put
sometimes.
that on
And the
paper,
weird
bro.
shit
Yeah,
is
you
the
gotta
shit
put
you
it on.
don't want to do is the shit that people feel the most. 'cause
Yo,
they've been
word is
there.
born, yo, yeah.
That, you know, like
Like one of my favorite Gem songs, you know what I mean? I know he's not here, but "Wasted Years," bro. This is one of his first shits. You know, it was like one of the like a real conscious like song of Gems. You don't really hear that like that. Now differently, he's definitely advanced and grown more and shit like that. So he's definitely doing a lot more like deeper shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
that was
that's the
one
other-
of his early joints, and I was like, wow, I felt that shit.
Well, that's the other thing too. As we get older, we can't rap about being on
Exactly.
the fucking block. The
That's
whole
why I
time.
feel shit like
only
that
that,
more now.
not
You know
only
what I'm
that,
saying?
Club
Like, hey,
and all that stupid shit, doing drugs. Yo, you gotta let
Like,
that
that's
shit go.
why at the
a
time-
normal person, a well-adjusted person, a man,
indeed.
a real man
Yep.
Se aguanta los huevos and be like, yo, all right,
hell
let's
yeah.
go.
It's definitely maturing. It's
Yeah.
definitely
That's what I was
part
gonna
of
say.
maturing.
Also, as you mature,
That's
as a
why,
man.
like, his first album, at the time he dropped it, we're like a year or two apart.
Yeah.
So when he dropped that first album, I was like, yeah, nigga,
That
I'll
it-
fucking slap you around. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
the
yeah.
album that was drugs, whores, and violence.
Yeah. At that time, when I first started dating my lady and shit, I was still wilding. You know what
Of
I mean?
course,
Like,
I
I was
get
a
it,
crazy
yeah.
little fuck.
Yeah.
When I first met them, I was going to their shows in Queens. And I had no idea where the fuck I'm going. World building I'm going into, and I'm there dolo, bro. And I'm just like,
Fuck it.
whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Where the
Like,
cheese at?
I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. You know what I mean? But as I progress and get older and shit, I start fucking liking shit like that more. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So now, instead of hearing like witty punchlines that are verses of dope, now I want substance.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
content. Now that verse is better.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way shit changes with, I guess, with age or your life or what you do. I
It's-
don't know what it
it's
is. It
all
just
the
happens.
factors, bro. It's all the
Yeah.
factors. Age,
But don't get it twisted. I
maturity,
still like
life.
that little ignorant, like, you know, that crime life street shit. Like, I love that shit.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I fucking lived through it, so I love all that shit
Well,
too.
I try to put everything into the song as I can.
Yeah.
Witty shit, punchlines,
True,
double
yeah.
entendres.
That's what makes it MC
ignorant
yeah.
shit, and then there's, like I said before, like there's a lot of myself in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, but alliteration, you do that flawlessly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
When you incorporate that into your rhyme scheme, flawless.
Yeah, and the wordplay, cause oh man, you had a fucking awesome word flip, and I'm not gonna fucking remember it now because I want to really remember it. But your wordplay, the way you take these words and
Like bends them.
bends them, and just re-flips them to
nasty with
onto itself. Yo, that's just fire. Bro.
I try to, I try to do as. I used to want to fit cram as much as I could into a verse. Now I let it breathe more.
Yeah.
But because of that, I'm able to write a verse, record a demo, listen to it, and be like, "Now this word is better alliteration here,
Yes.
and it makes more sense." And flip. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
then. Legend of the Norm Show, Bodega Businessman. I spit the verse that I wrote,
yeah,
and I
just
tried to
spit,
fit
yeah.
as much as I could into that verse,
And you
shit,
just let it
you know
go.
what I mean? And I just let it go.
Now you're perfecting your
Yeah,
writing.
that's great.
process.
That's
And do you still write pen to paper?
yes,
Okay,
a lot,
dope.
a lot.
Good.
But when I go to record, it's off the phone. And I take
No,
it.
yeah.
I take the final
fine.
version onto the phone, and even then, it's not really the final version because as I'm in the booth or as I'm listening to the beat, I'm changing shit all the time.
He talking shit, bro. One of his verses, a part of his verse on Heir Apparent, he bends words on you. I don't think he noticed it.
Hit
but
me with it.
check it. Let's take it back to 82. Birth of a demon child. A little sickle, psycho. Grew up big and spiteful. Just a kid with a rifle. Giving sight to the blind folks. Traveled through time cycles on huffy bicycles. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
he was
Yeah,
killing
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
Cycle,
Yeah.
cycle.
but you know, but
bicycles.
this
yeah.
is straight like
Yo,
22 years old.
we,
Like, yeah, come here. You know what I'm saying?
we
Like,
are
bro,
we are word nerds.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
But I love that
I know
verse,
me
though.
for sure,
That's
him
the
for
second
sure, and
verse. I
Max,
love
you
that
know?
verse.
So we listen to music in a different way where we're almost analytical of it.
Yeah.
So when we break down your words and your lyrics, it's because we're fans and we're impressed by what you're doing.
Yeah, of course.
See,
And
me,
like-
I'm not even like that deep. I if it catches me on that aspect, like that one caught me. Like certain shit will catch me, but me, I just like hearing like verses, and like I'll catch like
No, I'm a
entendres
nerd,
and all that.
bro.
Yeah, I could get all that, but there's certain shit
Like,
sometimes
me, you could
don't
be talking
catch.
about the simplest shit. Like I always say, I explain to a lot of people, hip hop to me, it's not necessarily. It has to do somewhat to what you're saying, but how are you saying it?
Right.
How many times?
Definitely.
How creative can you be when you're fucking killing me?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's what he's talking about.
I have this discussion all the time with my friends and people. I just had this discussion with GS Advance where we were just talking about different MCs and like where they're from and how they're spitting. And I'm like, dog, to me, it don't matter where you're from, how you grew up. If you're nasty, you're undeniable.
Yeah, exactly.
You are undeniable. If you're fucking retarded nasty on the mic, it doesn't matter. You're
One of
fucking
my-
undeniable.
The only shit I
Favorite-
can say off that is like accents. Like there's maybe
Yeah, I can't
accents
fuck
that
with the
people
British
can't fuck with. That I
Nah, but-
understand,
Like
but
British?
You
No,
talk-
I fuck
I
with
can't
British.
fuck with-
But
Yeah,
like, you know, like I know a lot of people from up here, from this part of Jersey. We're a friend. And I put on a track from Outkast or something. They'll be like, I think it's this country. I'm like, what do you hear this saying? No,
Yeah.
you know they don't, bro. Like,
Well,
yo,
that's just East Coast
but
bias.
no. But I get it though because there's certain shit sometimes like there's certain dudes from down south. I'm like, goddamn, like it's strong. Like
The accent
like,
is strong.
I can't get with
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
It
Well,
don't
they turn it on and off,
Even
too.
what they're
I mean,
saying just sounds
But think
fucked up
about this.
sometimes.
Think about this, because I went through this. I lived in the South.
That's right. Well, you lived in the cutoff in Virginia. That's still like north.
All right, but to me, fam,
It's
to
still
me,
the same,
18
like-
years old, going down there, that was culture
Well, no,
shock.
that's different world. Yeah,
That was
no, I
culture
get it.
shock. I was like, yo, I'm in
True.
the sticks, yo.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen. Now, like the thing is, you're saying about the way they sound. My ex, she used to tell me, I didn't understand what you were saying. Half
Bro,
the shit you were
I
saying.
didn't
She
know.
understand me,
I didn't
yo.
know we had an accent until I went to Florida for the first
Yeah.
time. And I'm talking to people out there. I'm kicking it to some
And
girls
they'll
and
know
shit.
that you're not from
And they're
there.
like, "Oh, you're from New York, right?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm from Jersey." But why?
Yeah.
Oh, your accent is New York. I was like, "Well, I mean, I'm in the border of Jersey."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"We got an accent, but yo,
That's
I was
what
so
got
like,
in Virginia.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I never knew that because I never really went out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
You
was
didn't
like,
think
to
you
me,
had
we
an
had
accent.
everything.
You thought
here.
everybody spoke like you did.
But I go to Florida and they're like, "Oh my God, you're from New York." I'm like, "Nah, I'm from
It's
Jersey."
crazy because being like you said, like a word nerd and talking about literate. One of the illest to me is Andre 3000.
He's
Oh,
a beast.
for sure.
He's
one of the people I said
and
that
it's
for.
crazy
Sure.
because him and MF Doom, they are you either love them or you
or
hate them.
Yeah, there's no in between. Yo,
You know what I mean?
perfectly
And I've
said.
had this discussion.
There's no in between.
And
yeah.
I respect everyone's opinion because you know there's people who I
I
respect
get
who
it,
are
yeah.
like, nah, I don't fuck Andre 3000 is whack to me. In my head, I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
I heard people say
But-
that about MF too, though. Like, yo, he's whack. He's so
I've heard
boring.
that
I'm
about
like, I
MF
get
Doom,
it.
too.
MF Doom was what's his other name?
Zev Love
Several,
X.
yeah, several
Yeah, okay,
X
yeah, yeah.
from
the gas face.
KMD.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
KMD
Well,
from
from KMD,
Cause
but
of
he's
Mad
like-
Damage. That
Yeah.
was
His style was very different though.
Yeah, he was.
yeah, it was unique at the
He
time.
was
too,
dope
like-
to me before he was MF
Yeah,
Doom.
yeah, rest
when
in
he was
peace, man.
KMD.
He was a fucking
Zev
beast.
Love X. Yeah,
And it's
he was
crazy
fire.
because I heard Cause of Mad KMD Cause of Mad Damage and shit, but then when I heard Doomsday, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard the first day I heard Doomsday, it's crazy because I bought it on Fat Beats and I was like, yo, I love this cover. MF Doom. I didn't know it was him. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
bought
me
it.
too.
Yo, and I was just like, I heard it and I was like, all right, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? And then I listened to it again. Old CD player shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with the plug in and shit. And I'm like, and then I heard it like 3 times. Like, yo, this shit is like classic material type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
And I
think
look back
anybody-
at it, I'm like, that's just a classic,
I don't
bro.
think anybody knew Zev Love X who wasn't
Was
like
him,
in
yeah.
the industry.
Yeah.
Was
So
MF Doom.
years
Yeah,
later.
exactly.
And I had
Like,
the same thing.
exactly.
I
like,
bought the CD from Fat Beats, but I had heard
Doomsday joint?
I had
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
the white label before,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard one song.
and I knew
from
I'm
it,
like,
yeah.
nah, this shit is a classic to me.
What was it? Rhymes Like Dimes, I think it was. It might have been that
Might
one.
have
I
been
think I
Rhymes
heard
Like
that
Dimes.
shit, but
I think that was the white label.
But we're me personally, I'm such a hip hop nerd that when I was listening to your album today,
Yeah, let's get back to me, man.
with all, please, with all due respect,
Yeah, right, we like
on
went
song
off
number
course.
2, the brother Deep of Too Hungry Bros used a sample that Tribe used,
Okay.
and he used it differently, and I'm like, damn, I know this fucking sample, bro, and I had to go back to a mixtape, a fucking DJ Jazzy Jeff mixtape where he plays the original sample that Q-Tip used, and it's the same sample that you used, and I was like, holy shit, there it is. Like I couldn't go on listening to your album till I went and found the
found
sample.
that
The
one?
original.
And then I was like,
I hate when
oh,
it
he
happens,
got
shit
it.
like
He
that,
used
yeah.
it. Oh,
Deep,
that's so
Deep
fire.
has a very extensive
knowledge.
knowledge
Yeah.
of all
music.
different types of music.
Yeah.
He has different types of beats, definitely.
Yo, that guy's full
uses-
energy.
Yeah, because
He
even
uses
number
records
one
from
is
everywhere.
that beat is crazy. The song number 1
Master Plan.
on respectfully on With All Due Respect. Yeah, Master Plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's respectfully Eff You. No, With All Due Respect, which is the second one. Yeah.
Yes. With all due respect, number 1, Master Plan. That shit is fire. That beat is fire. And then number 2, no, number 2 was the other song. Number 2 is the first version of the beat, the drumless song, right?
Oh, Dead on Domingo.
Dead on Domingo.
Oh no, that's number 3. Song is number 2 is a song about nothing. That's the one that samples the Q-Tip song, and I can show you the sample later, whatever. But I was there for like an hour. Is the point on some nerd shit? Real quick to go back because we were talking about something that we don't often get to talk about, and a lot of more people need to hear about it, right? You was going through your depression.
Sure.
You were doing a lot of drugs. How did you pull yourself out of that?
How did I pull myself out of that? I just snapped out of it, bro.
Like cold turkey one day?
I don't have. It's funny to say that I was doing a lot of drugs and say this next sentence. I don't really have an addictive personality, so I could do something right now and not want to keep doing
Quit
it
it
and
right
just
away.
just
Yeah,
drop
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like If I wanted to stop rapping, I could just stop and just walk away from it. If I wanted to stop drinking right now, I could just, I'm done. I'm like that. A lot of people, you know, it's funny because I'll go to parties and shit like that and be, what do you mean? Take a shot. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, and they'll look at my wife and be like, yo, your husband, like, should be like, nah, he's like that. Like, when he's done, not only that, when I'm done, I look at my wife, I'm like, yo, we out.
Let's go.
I'm done with this party.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
So I think I just woke up and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to just stop doing that.
Yeah, because the partying, the drugs, the alcohol, that was
that's
kind of like a byproduct of your depression. The depression was the problem. It wasn't the drugs. Not that it wasn't the drugs and the alcohol.
That was just hiding.
Problem.
No, you know what?
But that was like that's how you were coping.
I think it was. I think it was a little bit that also brought on the depression.
Yeah, it does.
Because
for sure,
it started from partying, and it got out of control. And again, it wasn't like I woke up and had to get high. But I woke up and there was a party tonight, so I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna get drunk. You know what I'm saying? There's a party
and you're
tomorrow.
Depressed, so what the fuck else you gonna do?
And I'm gonna get high and I'm gonna get drunk again. Yeah. No. What I'm saying, this was before the depression.
Oh, okay.
This was just having fun.
Oh, this.
And then on weekdays, I would go to work.
Right.
And not do any of that, and my life was fine. Slowly, when I started getting depressed, then it was like, well, there's a party tonight. If I stay home, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out, and if I go out, I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
And if I get fucked up, I'm gonna get fucked up all night. And I'm gonna call some chick I know and shit. I'm gonna spend the night with her. And I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and feel like shit. And keep getting fucking high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was just that there was a vicious cycle. And I just snapped out of it. It is a fucked up cycle. I snapped. Definitely, but I had to snap out of it.
God bless, bro.
In order to get where I am today. In order to meet my wife. In order to have our daughter that we have now. In order to have the life that I have. You know, I talk to a lot of people. It's like, yo, I'm not a millionaire by any means, but I'm the richest fucking guy I know because I come home to love. You know what I mean? I own my own house. I have 2 cars. I have a great job. My wife has a good job.
Great.
You know what I'm saying?
Great.
It feels
you
great.
Say that, hell yeah, man. Fuck that. Yeah.
I had to go through that
to
get to this, I think.
Right.
You got to go through those obstacles sometimes, and it's going to make you strong because you don't want to go back to that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the scary thing is that some people never snap out of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they just go through that life and they just continue on the downward spiral. So they hit rock bottom or, you know, worse.
I've had a lot of friends and family that I tried to, you know, extend a hand and like, yo, let me help you get out of it. But no matter what you do, they have to snap out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they got to want to. Yeah.
They got to want to.
If not, it's like, there's only so much I'm going to do for you because if not, you're fucking up with my shit. Like, I ain't going to go in more. You got to
want to help yourself.
I love you, but like, I love myself and my family more now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I want to say thank you for being so raw and honest. And to everyone watching who is going through something, mental health situation, depression situation, whatever financial situation that's causing a depression situation, just know that, yo, shit gets better, bro. Like, there's always tomorrow. There's always an opportunity. There's always a chance. Get out and hustle. Don't sit home and get high and be more depressed and wake up more depressed and have these dark thoughts. And I'm speaking from the heart because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Yo, call your friends, call your pastor, say a prayer, read a book, listen to a fucking album, go outside and go for a walk, hug a tree. Yeah, go to a show, go see a movie. Anything you can do.
Partying is just a little facade for
that brings you a little bit of joy. Try it, please, and
I'll tell you, man.
Keep your head up.
When I got out of that, a lot of things that helped me was I reconnected with a cousin of mine who, when we were younger, we used to like steal comic books and collect comic books. And like I'm a grown man now that fucking collects comics. And my wife's like, "Oh, you going to Comic Cons?" I'm like, "Ma, I could be doing a lot fucking worse with my time. Let me go to the Comic Con and spend my money there because I could fucking 8 ball. You know what I mean? I could be doing a lot worse." And it sounds fucking nerdy and shit, but like,
but shit, I get what you're saying.
But
it keeps your mind busy.
It's safe,
you know what I mean? It's something
and it's
fun.
Good. You're reading something you enjoy and love.
Exactly. Bro, men, when we grow up, we stop having fun. You know what I'm saying? We stop playing.
Yeah.
Which, it sounds funny, but everything that I do, rap, is playing to me. I'm in the fucking schoolyard playing. You know what I mean? I work hard. I'm a family man. I go home. But I gotta be able to play. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And we all do. I think men get into a routine. Yeah. You get married, you have kids, you have to work, you have to pay the bills, and then there's no time for play.
Joy.
You forget.
Right. we got to go back to that and find something that's fun, something that if it's comic books.
The funny
if it's
thing about
Forget
listening,
about like that the camaraderie. If anything,
Exactly.
you're like, you know what I'm saying? You forget about that, and that happened to me.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, yo, to me to be a good dad and fucking man, I gotta forget everybody, and like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nah, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna keep me sane, bro. Like to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I love my wife, I love my kids, but every couple of weeks, here, yo, get the fuck freedom. You know what I mean? Like I need a little day off. Like you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
you have to.
and that ain't no diss to them. I love them. Like I love them to death, and I'll die for them. Like
And
you
I
know
tell
what
my
I'm
wife
saying?
but you also still love you.
Huh?
You also still love you.
Yeah. Like I
So
don't
you
want to lose
have
myself
to-
either.
you have
Like,
to love
and
you.
like, and I told my, yo, babe, before you met me, I was a fucking nut job. Y'all know me since the 80s, bro. I was a fucking nut job, like a loose case. And I told, I was like, babe, the Max you met is completely fucking different, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Thank
like,
God, she probably wouldn't have liked
Yeah,
him.
now she would have hated me, bro.
Yeah,
she
for
would have
sure.
been like, this nigga thinks he's full of himself and this, like, always
sure.
fighting, like everything.
That's the convo
That's
we
the
were
only
having
story she
earlier.
ever got, even from
Right.
my uncles, everybody. Like, yo, Max, oh, you didn't know him back in fucking 90s, you know, early 2000s. Fighting and everything, man. She's like, no, he's just teddy bear. He's a sweetheart. I'm like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
now.
That's
Yeah.
what I want you to know.
I
Know
think
me
all of
as,
our
you know what I mean?
ladies met us at
But-
the right time. Because had they met us
Yeah,
when we were-
like.
Yeah, exactly.
She seen pictures of
Yeah,
me when
my-
I was younger though, like
yeah.
when she was like 17, and she was like, "Oh my god, like with your hair
Yeah.
and shit." I was like, "You wouldn't have liked me."
Yeah, but
you wouldn't have liked me. I'm telling you, like you wouldn't have liked me. That little fucking look I had, that's complete opposite of how I acted. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I was a wild motherfucker, bro.
real quick. Eff You, you said your thing is comics.
Yeah. I fuck
Is
with
that
comic
your
books.
only thing?
As far as what collecting?
Like collect things that bring you joy.
Yeah. Besides
Boxing
rap.
guy too, though, right?
Yeah. I'm
Boxing.
a
Big
big
boxing
boxing
guy.
guy. Big
Remember I
big
seen you in
MMA
AC?
guy. Shit. Yeah, that's
Martinez
right.
and Paul Williams,
That's right,
When-
yeah, that was a great fight.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I walked out of there. I was like, oh, he's like, yo, I was like, yo, he knocked him the fuck out.
That
I
was
was like,
great.
let's go.
That was a
Do
great
you
fight.
or did you ever box?
Yeah, when I was younger and for the PAL league. You guys
Oh,
had
nice,
that jersey?
nice. Of course, hell yeah,
right.
PAL, of course.
So we had PAL.
Police
and
Athletic League.
Probably
yeah.
till I was around 16.
Nice.
And then I was
I
like,
never knew that about you.
I
Nice.
started
Mm.
fucking, I don't care
Street
about
fights
sports
now.
no more. Nah, it was just about pumping and making money. There was a long period of time where I just wanted to make money and not necessarily be rich.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have
what you want.
money
Yeah.
to get what I want.
Exactly. That's
You
all
know
you
what I
wanted
mean?
back then. Yeah.
You know, to drive a car to get fly clothes. Even though when I was younger, a lot of my polo, I stole that shit. The person, you know who put me on to stealing polo? Was a Korean girl.
Get the fuck
She
out
would
of
show
here.
up to school, fly head to toe. And I was like, how is this girl? Like, I know she's poor. Like, I know her. She's from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
How's she coming
Boosting
in here
like a motherfucker.
with heel figure, polo down, some fly sneakers? I asked her one day. She's like, I just go in there and steal it. You want me to show you? I'm
Shout
like,
out to her.
Yeah, I do.
She had
Shout
the
out to
aluminum
her.
in the bag.
No, nigga.
No,
she
not
was,
even?
we would go to Macy's
Rushing
when it was
out.
in the round
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
You guys don't know. You know Queens?
Nah, Queens Mall?
Yeah.
Queens, yeah, of
Queens
course.
Center Mall.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
round building that's now like Best Buy and shit, it used to all be Macy's. So we would go there. So she knew where all the cameras was at. She's like, we go underneath the cameras and just get
That's
dressed
dope, bro.
and
shit.
fucking leave. And she put me on, like none of my peoples from the street who's drug dealers, none of ever put me onto this, which is genius. She was like, if we walk out of here and they stop us, they're gonna call our parents.
Yeah, underage too,
Like,
yeah.
so? And I was like, my parents aren't even home. They're at work. They're going to let us go. and I was like,
Keep
yo,
you
you're
there.
right.
No, keep you there.
Nah,
kept
they
me-
fucking let us. Nah,
Oh,
we
New
were-
York is different than Jersey. They kept my ass there.
we
I was
got
like,
bagged.
fuck.
We got bagged a few times.
No,
and
they
we-
let me go. When
Nah,
I
they
got
called
stealing
me
in
in Garden State
Newport Mall,
Plaza. They kept me
they
there,
let
bro.
go.
I was like,
They
oh
called my
God.
grandmother. I remember.
My dad was gonna
My
fuck
mom
Yeah.
didn't
kill
speak
me.
no
They
English.
called
She
my
didn't
parents. I
give a
told them, like, yo, my parents don't come home till fucking midnight. The store closed at 8. You want to stay here till midnight?
Yeah.
You going to call the cops? What are the cops going to do? They're going to let me go. I'm a fucking
Yeah, well,
kid.
minor. Yeah,
And they would
yeah,
just let me
yeah.
go. She put me on to fucking polo.
That's what's up. Salute to her, man.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Shouts to her.
Are you still a low head?
Oh,
Low
definitely.
life.
Oh, he's a low life, yeah.
he's
Hell
a
yeah.
low
Oh, that's
I
right, you're
fucking
low.
rugby on from when I stole this rugby. People didn't like rugby. Rugby
Right.
went out of business because people
Yeah.
didn't fuck
I got a
with it.
line
Yeah.
for that one too. The
I was
Japan
like-
Crazy to
one.
me. Like,
Which is crazy because
love
I
that
always
line.
loved rugby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, yo, they make fly shit.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
they kind of equated it with like chaps a little bit. They were like, nah, this is like the bottom tier. I'm like, y'all fucking bugging.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Rugby had a different quality
Yeah.
of
Of course.
material
Thick-
and texture.
thicker, like,
yeah,
it's
bro.
rugged,
heavier,
like, I love
heavier,
this shit.
yeah.
they
You
had
know
the
what's another
rubber
one I like?
buttons and
Denim and
all that
Supply. I
shit.
liked a lot too.
Denim and
Denim
Supply,
and
I
Supply,
liked, but
I
it,
like them
it
a lot,
felt like
too.
it was like more like
Bargain brand.
like
I don't
like,
give a fuck what it was.
like
That shit
white
had dope
centric,
Oh, I get what you're saying.
like a
whitewash.
real white
It was whitewashed.
Not
Nah,
preppy
it
look.
was for like the fucking hunters in the mountains.
Something
and
like
shit,
that, yeah,
But
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that shit because
Yeah.
I wasn't one of them.
You know
so
which,
I liked
which
having
one I
different
liked?
shit.
It was a different one. Fuck.
They gotta bring back polo
That
sport.
it had the
like
flag,
heavy.
burnt flag on the back.
That's Denim Supply.
That's Denim
thing.
Supply.
Was it
Yeah,
Denim Supply? Yeah,
I
yeah.
have one of them. Yeah.
Oh
the
no, so
Denim
I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of
Polo Country maybe.
no.
You're thinking Polo
maybe
Country back
RL
then.
or something.
Nah, I think you're thinking Polo Country.
Maybe that it had like very Native American.
Yeah.
Polo Country, I
what
think,
you're
saying.
but Denim Supply was similar to it.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It was like the newer age of Polo Country.
But that
yeah.
sucks that they equated rugby to chaps.
Rugby was
Yeah.
fire as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
Fire.
that's
Now,
why we
if you
don't
try to find rugby pieces, they're fucking.
Yeah, because they went out
Solid.
there and stopped making them.
Right away though, right? It was
Crazy.
like 2-3 years in. They dunk. Like I don't know.
They lasted like maybe 5 years. Or so.
Alright,
Yeah, because they had the store.
They
that
had
we
the
used
store
to
at the
go by
mall.
all the time.
At the mall, they had it too. At the
They had
Short Hills.
one in New York.
That was the only store I ever
No, I
went
remember
to.
the rugby store.
No, there was a rugby store.
Oh,
in
get
New
outta
York.
here.
Yeah,
shit,
wow.
yeah.
On
That
Green
was fire,
Street.
yeah.
On
But yeah,
Green
that's
Street.
when I started getting in the pole.
All
Now,
rugby's fan.
I gotta keep it a fucking bean with you, man. The shit that Ralph Lauren is putting out now is
Trash.
not my favorite.
Yeah, not trash, but it's not good quality anymore.
It's just like
Are
like,
we talking design quality or are we talking
No, like
materials?
material quality. It's kind
They're
of
going
trash.
cheap
bro.
and
Oh,
design,
Yeah.
dog. I mean, I see
Yeah.
people online going crazy for shit, and I'm like, this shit is whack. Y'all
Yeah.
going crazy for this
Yeah,
shit?
shit
Can you
like
give
that,
me a
I-
specific example?
All right. There is a new polo. It's like the big graphic with the big polo guy graphic on it.
Okay.
Right? That shit is dookie to me.
That's
son.
whack.
Yeah, I
That
don't
shit
like
is
that
whack
shit
to me,
either.
son.
Yeah.
Polo horse is not cool.
Yeah, I
people
didn't
are
even
going
like when they
crazy
put
over
the
Bro,
it.
there's
bigger
polo bears I don't like.
Yeah.
And I love
Well, the polo bear,
bears, but
they
there's mad polo
they
bears, I'm
they
like, yo,
fucking
you a
flooded the
newbie,
market
nigga,
too
like,
much.
you
They
know what I mean?
killed
Like,
it.
Yeah,
They killed
yeah.
it.
newbie nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, the polo bear. Like,
Nah,
shut
they
the
they
fuck
they,
up.
they
When-
killed that.
When
brand.
I was boosting, there was the sit down bear and
Had that.
the stand up bear. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
That's it. And they were hard to get.
yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They weren't around.
I
and
even
shit.
remember when they did the first retro of the polo sweater. It
Mm-hmm.
was like in 2013.
Yeah,
or
like,
some
yeah,
shit.
2012,
That was their
2013, yeah.
first ever retro.
Yeah,
that they put out a retro
Yeah,
piece. Now they
I
do
actually
it more.
have one from
I
the
have,
navy blue
like-
joint.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I don't have the original, so yeah.
I have about one full closet of polo and 10 tubs that I gotta get rid of. Son. Like I gotta sell.
Don't let your mom send it to Peru.
Dog, that's a true story, B. That's a true story.
You know the moms.
I believe it.
Para los
That's-
pobres, para los pobres.
I
Yeah,
went to
yeah,
visit
yeah.
one time when I was 16, and my cousin had on a snow beach, and in my head, I'm like,
The fuck out.
I'm like, there's no way.
I'm like, how
no,
the fuck?
yo, I would have robbed them.
No,
I
but
would have robbed my own cousin.
but I didn't put two and two together because my mom would never do that to me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I got the same shit. And my mom pulled me to the side. She's like, yo, I know I gave it to him because you don't wear it.
Oh my
What?
god.
Wear it for a reason.
I was like, of course I don't wear that shit. I just wear it sometimes, but I do wear. Flipped out. But like immediately, I was like, I'm a dick
Yeah.
because my cousin don't have nothing.
Nah, no,
Right.
Let
nah,
him
yeah,
get
yeah,
fly.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
I caught myself right after that, and I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna leave all my shit that I came for him. You know what I mean? So he can get fly. But she definitely did that to me, man.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's
Heartbreaking.
fucking-
It wasn't on
Yeah.
purpose. She really thought
Nah,
like
nah, no
I didn't
doubt.
give a fuck
Exactly.
about it.
Moms
But
don't
yeah, I
be
gotta
knowing,
get.
bro.
I
My
gotta
wife
get.
Yeah,
does
no,
that
moms
now.
are just, they're just
Your
moms.
wife
They're just
does
like
that
every
My wife, she'll be like, I'll wear, or she'll be like, when are you gonna wear this? And she pulled out this green rugby I have. She's like, I'm like, I don't wear that because it's rare and I don't like to fuck it up.
I'll wear it
like,
2 years from now, though.
yeah,
Guaranteed.
yeah,
Like, you know
like,
what I mean?
come on,
Like,
man.
yeah.
She's like, why don't you just give it away? I'm like, I'm gonna give all your shit away. Fuck out of here.
The funny shit about men is we know when we're gonna wear some shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I bought, like
have it
we'll,
set up somehow,
we'll
yeah.
be talking to ourselves like I
set
bought,
up somehow. Yeah.
like that rugby. She'd be like, "When are you gonna wear this?" And you knew, like, I'm gonna wear that shit for Christmas in 2 years.
You know when I wore that last? A year ago for my birthday.
Yeah.
last time
So
I
she
wore
don't know.
Listen,
but
I have
we know.
clothes and I have about 100 pairs of sneakers that I wear one day of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
it.
I'm gonna wear that for this special occasion.
Yeah.
Right back in the box.
Yeah,
after.
don't touch it. Don't throw it out.
True
I
indeed.
know when I'm gonna wear it, and it's gonna be for this.
Yo, and I'm very anal. Like the way I fold my clothes and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like my girl has way more clothes than me. I mean, we both have. I got mad shit. But you see her closet and her drawers. I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like, you disgust me. You know what I mean? And she'll go like, we go on vacation. I'm like, she's like, I fucking hate you.
She
bro.
don't fold.
She just throws shit in. I'm like, no, what are you doing? And it starts pissing me off. And what are you doing? Because I get ADD now. I'm like, what the fuck? But you know what? I'm like, work on that. That's your problem now. Like, I'm gonna work on my own shit. But I throw in like 30 shorts, 30 tees. When I go on vacation, I don't really take a lot of shit. I just take like, because wherever we go, it's hot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'll take fucking shorts, and I take like basketball shorts type shit. I maybe take 1 or 2 pairs of nice things just for a night or two out, because really when we go out there, we're going to fucking rivers, beaches. Like, bro, I don't got chancletas. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. I take 1 pair of kicks that matches everything I have. That's it. White and blue. That's it. That's it.
Nah.
You know
what is your favorite polo piece that you own?
For a long time, it was the 5 Horsemen rugby.
Okay.
That's my favorite piece I own.
When they brought it back, I was like, it lost a little bit of luster.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it used to be exclusive. Now everyone has it. It's like it's now not,
no longer scarce.
Not really my favorite. And shit.
The fact that you
But
said
I
that.
have a Team Revolution jacket, which was released on the RLX. They made like 500 of them. It was a special project with a school in Bushwick.
Oh, nice.
So just the kids who were part of the project, the faculty, and then I think they sold like 100 pair of them.
No shit.
But you know, my man was around there, so he's like, "Yo, son, I got about 10 jackets. You want one?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah.
So I got one, and they're very hard to find and shit.
Nice.
That's probably one of my favorite pieces.
There's a camera here.
Yeah, that's
is
right. The
me
watch,
and Eff.
the watch shirt.
So the 2013 Low Life Barbecue in Brooklyn.
I got the watch
put
shorts
it
too.
put it up to that camera right there,
This is
if you can see
me
it.
and Eff in 2013, but his favorite shirt that he just talked about, I bought it that day.
Oh, word from who?
From somebody from Jersey too. But I met him in Brooklyn and he grabbed it. I was like, yo, the 5 Horsemen joint. I was like, yo, I've been wanting this for years. And the orange one, that's the one I wanted, because I'm a Bo Jackson guy. So I was like, I need that one. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first time that I actually got the motherfucker, and I actually owned it for the first time.
The orange one was the one. The white one was probably rarer.
Yeah.
But the orange one was the one. Like that was the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
But yeah, it's not only that though. I got a lot of other shit.
Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Do you sell?
No, but like I was saying before, I gotta get rid of shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna start. I don't know if I should really speak on. I'm gonna go to Japan and sell it because
Yo, they
Might
pay
as well.
everything for it.
Might as well.
they love that shit out there.
You'll pay top dollar,
And,
bro.
you know, I got a good fan base out there. So if you buy it and then you also happen to have bought it from Eff You's closet, it's gonna mean a lot more.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna probably get a lot more for it. But I'm gonna put some online and shit. I gotta downsize is what it is. A lot
Have
of
you
shit, I just
already
don't
been
wear.
to Japan
Yeah,
previously?
yeah. I went there
nice.
once.
What
Get
was
out
your
of there.
experience like over there?
It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah?
It was
It's like
amazing.
I
New
want to
York
go
of Asia.
this. I want to go so bad.
I asked
Like,
because
it's-
I think I'm going like in a year or a year and a half. So I'm asking like,
It depends what you're going for, right? I went for some hip hop shit. They everywhere I've been outside of the United States is very hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I think because they don't get as much as we do, so we're a little
We're spoiled over here.
we're
Yeah, yeah.
desensitized. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
when they get it out
We birthed
there,
the culture.
they fucking
they are
love you.
us in the 80s.
They're us in the 90s.
Or 90s, yeah,
When we
90s.
searched
like,
for hip-hop.
Well,
Right.
to us, more 90s. Us, our age group, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes,
I
yes,
agree
yes.
with that.
When
with
we
that.
would
Hell
go
yeah, I can see
hunting
them.
for it.
But I want to go back on some family shit. I actually want to go with my brother-in-law and with my cousin and shit to just go experience the food. I didn't really get to experience the food I didn't have enough money to get Wagyu. You know what I'm saying? Now I do.
Right.
Yeah, now I want to go experience,
Right,
the
right,
sake.
right,
You know,
yeah.
I didn't have the palate for sake then. Now I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I want to go experience that part. I want to go to Mount Fuji and shit. My
nice,
wife is
yeah,
like, I just want a beach. I don't fucking give a fuck.
Well, we're not going there then.
Right.
I don't even know Japan had beaches.
No, they don't. That's why she doesn't want to go
That's
there.
what I'm saying, yeah.
That's why I want to go with my
girl's the
brother.
same way.
My
girl's
brother-in-law.
Dominican. She's all about beaches. I'm like, yo, I don't care about that shit all the time. Like, I want to go visit different shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dope,
whatever.
dope.
But definitely would recommend. But as a man of our age, indulge.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
indulge.
definitely
in-
wanna
in-
go.
Sounds like a trip for the fellas.
The whiskey too,
Yeah.
bro. The whiskey. I don't know if you're into whiskey.
Japan.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But with my lady.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
No, I don't drink. But
Okay.
I think it'll be a dope experience. What is your favorite place outside of the U.S. that you have visited?
Oh, like to rap or just have been?
Both.
Just
Either or.
in general.
My favorite place that I've just been to is Hawaii.
Oh, I love Hawaii.
I've been there a couple times now, and both times I turned to my wife. I'm like, "Can we live here? Like, for real? Can I get a remote job and you get a remote job and we just fucking
The
live
people
here?
are friendly as fuck. The weather is perfection.
Yeah.
The food is fucking fantastic.
What the fuck's
Yo, I
the
love
food in
Hawaii.
Hawaii? Isn't it in America? It's like the same
Nah, it's
food, but they got their
Polynesian.
own,
No,
like,
you get
sazon?
Polynesian
No,
food. They
no.
have Samoan,
Oh,
Asian,
shit, okay, yeah,
fucking
yeah, you're
fresh
right, yeah.
seafood. Oh, yeah.
So definitely different sazons and shit.
The
yeah,
seafood
That's
is
the
like,
first time I had poke too. Out of this world poke.
Yeah. What is that,
Yeah.
poke? The
You had sushi?
ram. Okay, yeah.
It's like deconstructed sushi in a bowl.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, with like noodles, the eggs and shit like that. Is that what you're talking
No,
about? Or is that
no,
the
no.
ramen
That's
shit?
that's
ramen.
ramen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ramen.
That shit is good though.
It is good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
ramen's
that
good.
shit. Yeah.
But probably Hawaii on
I
some
like sushi, though.
on some hip hop shit. Probably Colombia, man.
Really?
Some hip hop
Nice,
shit,
lo
Colombia.
parcero.
I would have never guessed that there's a thriving hip hop
Hell
community
yeah.
in Colombia.
It's huge.
There is.
Yeah, hell
The
yeah.
whole South America is huge with hip
Now,
hop.
Hell
I
yeah.
haven't
Colombia, Argentina,
been Mexico.
Chile. No, Mexico's Central though. Mexico is
Oh,
actually
true.
North America, yeah.
True.
But in South America, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, Brazil is huge with fucking
Yeah,
hip
big
hop.
with hip hop. I have a lot of
Huge.
Brazilian fans,
Yeah, mad
which
big
I
over
did
there.
not expect.
That's crazy.
I did not expect.
Yeah.
I had 3 listeners on Get In Tune 1 from Brazil. This
I was
month,
just
and
gonna
like,
ask,
Yo, it's
are-
Brazil,
are-
get out
are
of
you
here. But I got a
pushing it?
cousin that lives out there.
They got a
maybe
big
too,
scene.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
But like,
Yeah.
as far as I haven't been to like France, England, Australia. They asked me to come do Australia, but I wouldn't like. I was on some. I'm like, yo, I can't go if you don't get me a first class ticket. Not because I'm bougie,
Because
That's
of
a
the
long
length.
ass flight.
which
bitch.
I am.
Yeah.
I fucking definitely
Amen
want.
to that.
But it's a long ass flight, my
Yeah.
dude. I'm
Man.
not sitting coach in the middle
You're
of
going
2
to a
fucking
fucking
fat
culo
dudes,
del
God
mundo,
forbid,
bro.
for
Nigga,
14 hours.
I went to
No
Argentina
fucking
last
way.
year. It was 11 hours almost. 10 hours. But my
Australia's
girl gave me one of
longer,
those
dog.
pills to go to sleep,
Yeah.
and she didn't take it because she was like, I got to stay up for the kids. She's like, you're a heavy sleeper. Like, you're going to be a war going on here. But there could be the quietest little noise, and I'll wake up from it, though. It's weird shit.
Yeah.
But she was like, yo, she gave me the pill. I took the pill right before I got on, or as soon as I got on board, I was like, I'm taking this shit because it's 10 hours. I'm very ADD and like OCD, and you know what I mean? So I got to like start moving. If not, I'm going to start fucking like punching people and shit. So I was just like, yo, give me the pill. She gave me the pill, bro. I wake up and I'm like, ¿dónde estamos? 1 hora para llegar a Argentina. I was like, yes. I was like, 1 more hour, baby. I was like, that's it. Now I was up. I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Dame un traguito. I was like, let me get a shot or something. Like, now I'm good. Now I'm in Argentina. We good. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I
But
know
that was
I've
a
been to
ride,
those
bro.
places.
Australia is way longer than
I can
that.
imagine. That's like
And
14, 15
I
hours.
want to
right?
go. I want to go to all those places. I haven't been. So
I
from
know.
the places that I've been, I think Colombia is probably my favorite for hip hop. And another place that I love, because my wife is from Barranquilla, and
Oh,
when
Colombia,
we went
yeah.
there, I was like, I could live here. Let's live here.
Colombia's awesome. I
Let's
heard, yeah.
live here for a couple years. Let the baby grow up, here.
Yeah, I heard
and then
Colombia's
we'll
off the
go
hook,
back and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, grow up in
My
tropical.
people live out there, too.
Let me get some producer questions in real quick. You work with Deep of Two Hungry Brothers numerous times.
Yeah,
You've
my
worked
boy.
with Golden Child numerous times.
We did
Long
one,
Sword, right?
we did one record, and then we've worked together on other like
Right.
songs and shit,
Yeah.
singles.
What makes a producer the right fit for Eff You?
It's twofold.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the beat, any beat that I choose, and a lot of times for Get In Tune Volume 1, when you were sending me beats, I was like, I can't, because I have to immediately like it.
Like 3
I
seconds?
can't
you
learn
can't,
to
Like
like
the
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Dre rule? You
I
know,
can-
you know the Dr. Dre rule?
No, what's his?
He listens to a song. If he don't like it in 3 seconds, he don't listen to
Yeah,
it.
that's me.
Yeah.
Damn it, yeah.
That's me. That's me. But that doesn't mean I can't grow to love a song or a
Exactly,
beat,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't rap to it.
Right.
Even if I like it later, I can't now rap to it. I have to like it
It
immediately.
has to be immediate connection.
And if a producer sends me multiple songs that I immediately fuck with, I'm like, oh, okay, I can fuck with this guy.
get it,
right here. Let's get it done. Golden Child was like that. He's super talented. You know what I mean? And at the time, he was making records for Gems and Shaz, and he was at Goblins. You know what I mean? So I was hearing all the shit he was doing for them. And then I went to the studio one time and fucking dropped acid and played me a bunch of beats.
He's the one who did Heir Apparent,
And
right?
yeah,
Bro,
we
that's
came
one
up
of my
with
favorite
Legend of
beats.
the Gnome Sword.
Do you write to the beat specifically, or do you have verses already written and can construct a song around a beat?
No, it's rare that I have a verse and then construct the song. I'm gonna bring you into my writing process a little
I
bit.
want to hear this. 'cause
So, throughout the day, all the time, every day, I drive trucks, so I got a lot of time on my hands.
Oh, yeah. I was daydreaming, thinking.
Something pops into my mind. It'll be a line or a word or an idea, and I write it down. And then I start working off of that, and then I make it better. Now, it's not a verse by any means. It's just ideas. It's just different ideas. And when I hear the right beat, I'm like, oh, this goes to that. Let me take, let me take these maybe 2 bars I've written and now make this song.
Build off of that.
On this beat for that. You know what I mean? And like Master Plan, the hook came first. And that one came because he played the song and I had already had that idea of my mom playing salsa. Right. It's a memory. Right. It's straight up a memory of me being in my room in Queens. My mom's blasting salsa playing. I'm fucking bagging nicks. And I'm trying to be like, yo, I'm gonna call this girl Jessica later, trying to get some fucking buns and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I was 15 years old. Yeah. And so I knew I was gonna make a song of that, or at least a hook or something. So yeah, when he played me that beat, I'm like, this is the hook for this beat, and then this will be the song.
Are you? You said you're bougie. Are you bougie with producers? By that I mean, are you open to listening to any producer beats, or are you selective in who you'll even give a chance to?
No. I'll listen to anybody. Yeah. But part two, the second part of that, how I choose to work with a producer is who they are as a person. Right. If we have the same type of work ethic, because I've worked with producers and then they want to just make the beat and give it to you and forget about it. Right. Well, that's not producing. Right. Okay. And even though you're a beat maker, I probably produced every song that's mine that I'm on, not features, right? But every song I probably produced to the end. A lot of them along with the producer, like with Deep, with Rob Victim. It's a collaboration, very much so. Okay. And a lot of times it's just me. Like they just sent, like Level 13, great dude, I've known him forever. He just sent me the beats. I made all those songs. I made the hook, got the samples. Song About Nothing. A lot of times people are like, yo, dope, that was deep, that was dope how you found the Jerry Seinfeld samples. I'm like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. I found those samples and put them in there because I wrote this song about the Jerry Seinfeld show. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to take away anything from Deep, because with Deep it's very collaborative. Right. I'll bounce an idea off him and he might have a Jerry Seinfeld sample. Like, yo, try this. So it's very back and forth. Yeah. But not every producer's like that. Like you said, some producers will just send you the beat and their job wash
is
their
done.
hands of it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And to me, that's fine too. That's not a producer though.
No, but I mean, sometimes you need that. I don't have a lot of records that has different producers. If you notice, a lot of my records are one producer for the whole record. 14 Karat isn't. So for 14 Karat, I needed you to send me a beat and wash your hands, because I'm going to take this beat and make it my song. I don't need you to tell me what you want on this song. Right. What you like on this song.
But you told them that ahead of time.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But I needed that.
It's my favorite album of his now.
Yeah. I needed that. I needed you to send me a beat and not worry about it.
For that project.
For that project.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes it's needed.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's definitely needed.
But if it's not needed,
we're working together,
and somebody sends you a beat and you turn it into a song and you produce it and you add all the shit and you make it a complete song from start to finish, does that guy deserve a production credit?
Partially. Because if you look at records,
I agree with partially.
If you look at mainstream records, the writer and the producer, there'll be like 10 names. Yeah. Because of the different things they added to it. Shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So definitely partially for making the beat. Yeah. And for giving me the idea to finish this verse to that beat. But it's been recent that I've started putting myself as the producer along with the person who made the beat.
Yeah, you should get some credit. You know what I mean? If you are taking just a beat and making it into a song, you should get some credit.
And that's not taken away from beat makers, because I can't make a beat to save my life. I have a million ideas, but I need someone to press the pads because I'm a caveman. If you give me an MPC, exactly, I'm just pounding it like a fucking retard. For real though, me too. So I appreciate people who can do that, because I'm like, oh shit,
it's a gift we don't that you don't.
I don't have, right? Exactly.
True D.
Let's go to lyricism. Let's.
I wanted to ask him a quick question.
Go ahead.
Off
please.
The Spicassos.
Yeah.
All right. You got the Spicasso on lockdown.
Yeah.
That you did when you was in quarantine in Peru, right?
Right.
That album, but before that you had the Spicasso 1 and 2, right?
Picasso and Picasso Dos.
All of them were fucking start with the S,
Yes.
right? The song.
Yeah, yeah.
Was there a reason for that? Why?
Because the name of the album was Picasso.
So just because of that, you wanted
Right. I
to
wanted to
do
make
with
sure
the
every
S.
title started with
I
the
got
S.
you. Yeah, it's crazy because I never noticed that shit. And like, you know, like I started going back and like, you know, doing a little homework. I'm like, why the fuck is everything start with a fucking S on this shit?
I have a
I'm
lot
like,
of songs. I have a lot of songs where the whole verse rhymes with itself. And people won't notice until I talk about it or something, or they listen to it for the whatever time, and they're like, oh shit, every fucking bar rhymes. I'm like, yeah, I know, I did that on purpose. It took a lot of work. I put a lot of work into it. Thanks for noticing.
But how the fuck was it doing the Spicasso on lockdown, bro? With COVID happening, you're in fucking Peru. How long were you there for?
I was there. I was locked in Peru for 2 months.
2 months. So
Locked,
you did
locked
that whole
with
album there.
locked up or
No, quarantine.
quarantine?
COVID.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost locked up.
Oh,
but
okay.
Didn't I talk to
Because
you
that's
on the phone when
different.
you was
Locked
out
up
there?
in Peru is crazy.
Possibly.
I think I talked to you when you was out. You were like, yeah, I'm on a roof and shit in Peru
Yeah.
and shit. I was like, on yo.
So
I was like, yo.
we had planned a trip to Machu Picchu
Nice.
in Peru. I did propose to my wife
Nice.
on the mountain.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we had planned. I had that planned for years. I had bought not years, maybe a year. I had bought the ring. I had made the plans. She didn't know I was gonna propose. You know, it was all surprise. And when we left New York, COVID. I think there was 2 cases in New Rochelle. Was not a thing.
Right. So
Was
this
not
must
a
have been
thing.
January, February.
It was the end of February.
Right.
I was there for all of March and April.
Yeah, because March 6th or 9th is
Yeah,
when.
they shut everything down.
We get there, we go to Machu Picchu, spend a beautiful weekend with a lot of sex in the jungle.
Hey,
Fucking
That sounds crazy though.
beautiful waterfalls and
Fucking
a
swinging from a
beautiful
vine.
mountain
Deliverance
backdrop, right?
That's fucking awesome.
And as we're coming down from Machu Picchu, it's like a full day bus ride to the city of Cusco, which is about a 5-hour plane ride from Lima, which is where my family's from. We were gonna go to Lima to visit my family, and I'm coming down, and my older daughter, calls me. She's like 13 at the time. She was like, "Dad, the president of Peru is locking down the country. Like, no one's gonna be able to leave from the airport." I'm like, "Fuck you,
That's crazy, bro.
I was like, "What are you
Imagine,
talking
like,
about,
wait,
babe?
yeah.
I'm
That's
here.
crazy.
No one's bugging out." I'm like, "You must have heard wrong." She's like, "No, we just heard it on the news. Abuela told me to call you." I'm like, "Tell her to relax."
yeah.
Fucking-
How
we
many
get-
minutes later?
You know the severity of that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 minutes later, we get to the hotel,
Yeah.
and everyone is scrambling with their bags, leaving the hotel.
Trying to get out, yeah.
I get there, and the manager's like, "Yeah, look, we can't give you the room because we're gonna close the hotel. Like, no, everyone has to be in their home. You know what I mean? Like." I was like, "You're bugging.
Yeah.
I'm
I
staying
don't
in this
live here.
hotel, B. Like,
Yeah.
I don't
where's
live here.
my home? My home's.
Right, like I have a flight tomorrow to my, to
Oh,
where my
shit, so it was
family's
only
at.
a day apart from when the day it happened.
Right. So
Oh
I'm like, I
my
have a
God,
flight
yeah.
tomorrow to where my family's at. Let me stay here tonight, and then I'll take my flight tomorrow. No problem. Flight canceled. Airport shut down. The border of each city is shut down, so you can't drive. They were like, "Yo, rent a car." 21-hour drive through the mountains.
Oh my god.
was like, I'm not doing
yeah,
that.
There's no highways, nothing there.
No,
You
no
know, it's all
highways.
fucking-
Yeah, nah.
You know those little mountains where
yeah,
you fucking
yeah,
look down?
yeah.
It's those
I'm
mountains.
about to die. Like,
Fuck that.
No cell phone service. I don't know where I'm going. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I talked to the manager. I was like, Bana, listen, I'm Peruvian like you, bro. I might not look it. Spoke to him in
I'm a New York
Spanish.
Peruvian, like,
And I was like, bro, you have to let me stay. I have nowhere to go. I'll be on the street if you kick me out.
Yeah.
He looked at me. He looked at my fiance at the time. And he was like, stay in your room. I'll come and talk to you. I have to kick everyone else. He kicked everyone out of the hotel. Everyone.
So you
Shout
were
out to
living
that
in a fucking
motherfucker, man.
hotel?
He
Shout out
came,
to
he
him.
came to the room and he said, I'm going to let you stay, but the only other people here are the chef and the manager. So you won't have turn down service. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
that, B. I just need a bed.
yeah.
And he let me stay there for 2 months, B.
Wow.
We had a chef.
That's
So he was
ill,
eating
man.
every day. The chef was like, yo, I got to cook all the food here or it's going to go bad. So every day he was cooking shit.
He was
Nice.
eating good. Yeah.
Eating good, son. I was playing my album on the hotel loudspeakers, bro. I was
Nice.
swimming in the pool. I had a different room every night. I was chilling.
With a fucking lomo saltado and shit.
That's
Boom.
awesome.
So 2 months later, we're trying to get a flight home from the U.S. because we're U.S. citizens.
Yeah.
So we're writing,
Damn.
nothing. Finally, I'm like, babe, tomorrow we're walking to the airport and we're just gonna camp out at the airport until they fucking put us on a flight. Like, we gotta go home. And then we got the call from the government, like, yo, you guys are on a flight tomorrow.
Wow.
I told the owner, and I was like, how much I owe you, man? He was like, you don't owe me nothing, man.
Wow.
The hotel?
Yeah, he was like, just
Yo,
tip
salute to him,
the
bro.
guys.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Salute to him, B.
I gave the guys a fat fucking tip, the biggest tip they ever seen in their fucking
Hell
life.
yeah.
Nice.
I left them some fucking fitteds and some shirts and shit. They were like,
Yeah.
yo, you're the fucking man. I talk to them to this day.
That's what's up.
But
That's
while I
awesome.
was on lockdown, I was on the phone with A1, Spit Gems. They were working on their albums, and I'm like, dog, I'm on the roof doing push-ups. Like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And then Curse was like, yo, I'll send you beats. So I wrote the whole album while I was on lockdown and shit, and kind of did the demo, shot a little video and shit, which is where I almost got locked up because I met some hustlers out there and shit. And I was like, yo, if I'm gonna stay here, what's up? I gotta make some money and shit. You know what I mean? So let's, you know what I mean? What's up with that flake?
Yeah.
But whatever.
You met the right guys, but the wrong ones at the same time. It's
Right,
Like, that's what you go.
but-
You met the guys that are like you, but it's like fuck. You know what I mean? Like
And so I wrote the whole album, and
that's dope though.
that was Picasso on lockdown. Yeah.
So can you? Is it safe to say this is like your most like heartfelt album? Like
Not at all. It's,
like
it's ignorant as fuck.
What's I know, yeah, but I mean like because of the situation, it's like fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody has their magnum opus album.
Or like
That-
you hold it
so-
close to you, like
That album definitely has a lot of memories. Cause even like being in a room with my fiance nonstop for 2 months. We
That's
had
crazy.
our first argument, our first
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
like we almost gonna break up argument.
And you can't even break up. Where the fuck you gonna go?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
yeah.
that, we're together.
Go sleep in the other room.
Yo,
I'm
she-
going to the 5th floor.
She left and was walking around fucking
Oh,
Cusco by
shit.
herself. I'm sitting there worried, stressed.
Oh, my
It was a
God.
big deal. But so that album definitely brings back a lot of memories and shit. And I talk
Yeah.
about it in there. I even say like,
No. I remember hearing it. If I recall, I FaceTimed you when you were on the fucking roof
On the
of the
roof,
building
yeah.
there. Yeah. I was like, yo, you still out there and shit? You're like, yeah. I'm like, wow. I recorded an album. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But because that was out of the 3, that was the only one that all the songs weren't with an S.
right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that was a
so-
little different.
All right. But
That
I know
goes back
it's
to
definitely
the,
a different situation too. You know what I'm saying? So
That goes back to your
Alliteration.
fondness of alliteration.
Yeah, definitely.
Real quick.
Lyricism.
Lyricism, yes. Shit, where'd it go? fuck. Do you think lyricism is lost in today's hip hop?
Hell no.
Mainstream it is.
Absolutely, 100%.
mainstream.
It's
I don't even count that shit though.
It is lost in today's hip hop. A lot of people have found it. Some of the rappers that I listen to, like Euro Droog, Crime Apple, Daniel Son, Homeboy Sandman, Jams A1. One of the most slept on MCs ever, in my opinion, is GS Advance.
Peace.
And there's a lot of other people keeping it alive. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But from like, I hear a lot of shit that people go gaga over, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, these guys are not that good, bro.
I agree with you.
And I'm talking about the underground, mind you.
Oh,
I'm talking about,
interesting.
I'm talking about my peers.
Right.
People go crazy over some of these records, and I'm like, I look at them like, really? You're bugging, son. But
It's amazing what catches on. Like
it is
what
People,
hits.
some
It
people
is,
go
it is.
crazy off like one little punchline.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole verse of them. You
Well,
know what I
some
mean? Just
people
one
go
quick-
crazy
one
off
witty
word of
punchline. It's
mouth.
like, oh, you heard that verse? I'm like, nah, it was a punchline, bro. Relax.
There's
Yeah.
people out
You
there
know what
that
I'm
ain't
saying?
even heard the song, and
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he said it's fire, they're gonna be like, "Yo, that shit's fire."
Exactly,
Yeah.
right.
But
Yeah.
there's people that now is something we didn't have when we were growing up or when we started, is vibe. People have told me, like, nah, I fuck with this dude. And I'm talking about underground hip hop.
Yeah.
I fuck with his vibe.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I gotta look at you like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
Nah, but I agree with that.
But
though,
I do
yeah.
respect it though.
Yeah, yeah.
And I get it because there's
But I don't
I'm
see
a
how
big
that
energy
applies
person.
to underground hip hop. Like
Nah, vibe. There's definitely
R&B
a vibe.
is vibey to me. Like
Nah. You see,
But
it's a different type
underground-
of
I'll give
vibe.
you an
I'll
example.
give you a perfect example of a guy that's a vibe, but not necessarily a dope lyricist or even makes the most catchy songs or whatever. Larry June. Larry June is a vibe.
yeah.
I agree with you.
He's
He
a
is
guy.
a-
Yeah, he's a vibe.
Larry June is not only a vibe,
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
a whole aesthetic, in my opinion.
I'll give you another example that's even not underground. Nate Dogg.
Hell yeah.
Nate Dogg was a vibe.
But he's
son.
R&B.
Fucking mean
He
vibe,
wasn't.
yeah.
He wasn't fucking an R&B singer.
He
And he
was
wasn't-
though.
Nah,
but
he was
no.
a hook man.
Not a classical.
Hook guy.
Not a
Yeah, he
classic
couldn't
one.
make
You know
R&B
what I'm saying?
R&B classics.
He wasn't
like,
Teddy
just made
Pendergrass,
hooks.
my nigga.
No,
Yeah,
but
exactly,
he could
exactly.
sing.
Yeah, but
He
but he's
wasn't
right.
subject matter an R&B artist,
He could
Exactly.
but he could sing.
No.
He
what
was more of a
sang
hook guy.
about.
But even if he could sing, he couldn't sing like they could sing.
No. He wasn't
Right.
the best singer.
But
He
had
wasn't an
that
R&B
vibe.
artist, and he wasn't a rapper. And if you listen to his lyrics, they weren't mind blown.
Yeah,
He was a. So I fuck with Nate Dogg. He's a
Yeah,
vibe,
Nate Dogg,
son.
man.
So
Oh,
I get
no.
it.
But he
Niggas
wasn't
ain't
underground
the
hip hop.
Remember
He
that
wasn't.
shit?
But when people say that to me,
That's what you think of.
that's what I'm like.
Nate
I
Dogg.
get it because of that. I get it.
Yeah,
I
but
get
you
what
see,
you're saying.
when I
Not
think
to
of a
equate
vibe-
Larry June to Nate. Larry June doesn't do what Nate Dogg
It's
does by
totally
any means.
different. Yeah.
But I know exactly what you mean by Larry June's a vibe.
Bro, I
Yeah.
get vibes off like underground MCs like them too, though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's not the vibe that people think of.
No, no,
vibe,
no, no,
vibe.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know
I
what
think
I mean?
vibe is
But,
misused.
I think so.
No, I
too.
think
Might
there's
be.
there's different elements of vibes though. There's different ways of vibing. You can vibe to a salsa song. You can vibe to a hip hop song. You can vibe to an R&B, a reggae. There's different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
but I get what you're saying.
If-
The
if-
vibe is like, fuck. I don't know how to break it down.
It's not
But
tangible.
it's
not a
yeah,
tangible
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
and
It's
that's
a
what-
vibe for each content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's
it's
hard.
weird, bro.
That's
How
what's
to
hard.
Within its
explain it.
context, yeah.
for people to
Yeah.
grasp and shit.
But like I can vibe. Like you don't gotta have the best rhythm on a beat, but like certain shit you're saying, I can just vibe what the fuck you just said. You know what I'm saying?
But those guys that I mentioned that I listened to, Homeboy Sandman, A$AP Rock, to me, in my mind, they should be the top of the charts. They should be what everyone aspires to do. In my mind, you know what I'm saying? Just to me,
Yeah.
every MC, and not like their style, but I mean, they should aspire to be as good as the dopest lyricist because
Right.
that's what I listen to.
Right.
But I realize that that's not what everybody is into music for.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
And
I do respect that, and I do understand.
I learned the hard way too because I was one of those guys that I'd be in like in a party. Say I don't even know y'all motherfuckers, and we're in a party and we just chilling. We start talking rap, hip hop, whatever. And I bring up a guy like the perfect example because I lived through it. I brought up a guy, Cannabis. You know, I know how I felt about Cannabis at one point. That was my guy. And this one dude brought up Jay-Z, and I was like, Cannabis will rip him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't get lyrically, ain't got shit on Cannabis. But does Jay have a better vibe and all that? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe and all that? Like, yeah. But I'm going off lyricism.
Right, but
I'm like Cannabis
there's
on
also a
Rock'em.
different conversation to be had. Is Jay-Z the better artist? He
Yes,
definitely
without
is.
it, 100% better.
Of course, he's
Oh,
an
he's-
artist.
he's a
But-
better lyricist too.
Nah, not at that one point, no.
I think so too.
I'm just trolling you,
Not at
man.
that one point.
I
Not at that one
I'm
point,
just
though.
trolling you,
Yeah.
bro.
no, at that one
I think
point,
overall he is better.
No,
Yeah.
at that one point, there was a point where Cannabis
He was
was
the number one.
No,
He
I
was
know.
the guy you wanted to
No,
be.
he was
Yes,
the man.
exactly.
He was the fucking
I
guy.
just
That's
say
what
that
I'm
to
going
fuck
off.
with Max. No,
Cannabis-
Cannabis
So that's
is
what
the
I'm
shit,
going
yeah.
on. So then this nigga, he got the audacity to be like, "Oh, you ain't for no block, nigga." And I'm like, "Oh God, here we go."
He
like,
said
I already
what?
know. He was like, "You ain't for no block."
But what that got to do? with it?
Exactly. I was like, exactly. See, now my mentality is, I'm from a block, motherfucker, but I like my lyricism. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck if you think you're from a block. First, I was like, you from the suburbs, you ain't got no blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started talking shit back and I'm whatever.
Well,
But
that's
you know, the
yeah.
fact that he was like, you ain't from no block. Why?
That got
'Cause I
nothing to
don't
do with
like
nothing.
that
Yeah.
commercial shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, but that's the way, other people look at that though.
Yeah,
Because you like shit that means like lyricism
Well,
and shit. They look at you like you
what I
ain't
wanted to
shit,
say
like you ain't
also
hood.
is
Like,
that the artists that you believe deserve to be at the top of the charts, they don't get the push because of what they're spitting, right?
Exactly.
They're not spitting the let's go do drugs, let's
Yeah.
go
The ignorant
the ignorant shit. They're spitting. Yo,
some of them are.
Spit Gems is one of the most intelligent MCs I have ever seen in my life,
definitely.
and I know this just from listening
Definitely.
to him speak, but he'll never get a push. Because he's dropping gems. He's dropping knowledge.
Yeah, but I mean, in that same aspect, I also mentioned Crime Apple, Daniel's son. They all spitting that
Yeah,
street
they
shit.
be spitting,
and not
shit too, yeah.
not
No,
to say
but-
that they're
but-
ignorant or not intelligent. They're super intelligent,
No,
but
yeah.
But you gotta do everything to me to be a dope MC. Like you gotta spit a little ignorant shit. Like you gotta like.
But they
combine it all.
spit the street shit in like
in a different way.
in a dope
yeah.
way,
Yeah.
not in an ignorant way.
I
Pop
just-
the pill, pop the pill.
Not in a
They're
straightforward
gonna
way,
push
like-
somebody that says pop the pill, pop the
Right,
pill,
right,
pop
right.
the pill
Yeah,
as the
yeah,
hook,
I got you, yeah.
as opposed to somebody who says it in,
I
a,
feel
in
like
a way they can't
you know,
figure
and
out.
this may be my age showing there used to be a time in hip hop where there would be on Hot 97 at the same time, one after the other, MOP, Heavy D and the Boys, Das Effects, then Tribe Called Quest, then Onyx, then the Jungle Brothers.
It was a great mixture.
It was a big, and then there was R&B. You know what I'm saying?
How even freestyle? They had a little freestyle on there, like, you know what I mean?
You know, we got to a point, and it had to do a lot with program directors and payola and shit like that.
Well, even beyond program directors,
Boy, bro,
once the
honest.
fucking conglomerates started buying up all the radio stations,
Your
now
Boy.
one company controls what 100 cities
I
listen
think
to.
Your Boy started that whole shit in New York. Though.
You know what the crazy?
Puffy.
Nah,
I think it was a lot of him, like, started that whole payola, paying for shit.
And
like,
you know
I
what's
think it started
happening?
with him.
And you know
But I'm
what's
talking about above even that.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
but
about,
he knew the above
corporations
motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean?
own
Like,
all
look,
the
look
radio
at
stations.
Ebro now. He's interviewing fucking niggas like Rock Marciano, Earl Holden. Would he have done that when he was a Hot 97? Fuck no.
No.
But
He would have never done that.
Why?
Because he was getting
the
that payola. He was-
corporation ain't letting them. They're gonna tell you who the fuck gonna listen to an interview with Rock Marcy. He fucking got 10 fans because that's how they see it. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah.
They're all based on numbers and fucking
To
See,
me,
I'm
there was
so,
there
like,
was
efficiency.
there was one point in time to me that changed everything for me, right? And I remember, I can't tell you the date or the time, but I was listening to the radio, and Funk Master Flex dropped a bomb 50 times to a song called Chicken Head.
Oh my god.
And I was like, this song is awful.
Oh, that's 2001. That's Project Pat.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Look, and I get Project Pat's
And he
huge
actually
in the
got some
South.
dope shit though.
No,
But
Project
that
Pat's
song
fire.
sucked.
And he has dope
But that
shit.
song was
Yeah,
terrible.
That song was trash,
Yeah.
but they didn't play the good shit though.
That day that he did that, from that point forward, it was like just
It signified
all
what was
downhill,
happening,
dog.
Yeah,
Now it's
I
all
mean,
downhill to
I don't
me.
want to say it
To
that
me.
way, like it was like the South, but when they started playing nothing but
No,
South shit,
it
over
wasn't.
here,
It wasn't the South
Nah,
because
it wasn't them. It was like
You had
New
Goody
York radio
Mob.
playing just that.
I remember. I remember my homeboy's
brother.
brother came back from Kentucky one day with Master P. And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" But like the third listen, I was like, "Yeah, I can see where this shit is dope. This shit is dope." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Juvenile,
there's
huh?
shit.
I fucked with
Yeah, no,
Juvenile.
me too. I like
Juvenile. You know what I'm saying? So it's not down
Is a
south.
dope album,
That song,
right? That was the name of it.
and not that
400
song.
degrees.
Yeah.
It just that song was terrible. That's not the problem. The problem is that Funk Master Flex, a guy that we all said knows good music,
Exactly.
is telling us, is brainwashing us into
Trying to.
thinking.
Well, brainwashing them, not us.
That's
trying
where
to
the- that's where
brainwash
the
everyone
payola
Trying to
who's
us,
listening.
yeah.
No,
That's
trying to
what-
brainwash whoever would listen. That
yeah.
this song was the hottest,
hot shit,
the
yeah.
best song by dropping a bomb and replaying it. I think his
50
entire
times,
show.
yeah.
And I was like, I'm done.
Well, that's where the
But that's
payola
crazy,
comes
'cause
in
I
for
noticed
sure.
that shit when it was with Bad Boy with Puffy.
Yeah.
That's when I noticed that in like 98. I was like, what the fuck is this repetitive shit already? You know what I'm saying? And you know, some songs were dope, but I don't want to hear this shit every fucking 5 minutes either though. Play some other shit. You got niggas like OC dropping in 97. You know what I'm saying? Jewels. Play that motherfucking album. You know, all they wanted to do was play Bad Boy, Puffy shit, like everything that was like R&B, like style.
that was the genesis of the commercialization.
Yeah, like
That
to
was-
me, he's
the
the. I
Jiggy
remember the
era
moment it
was
fucked
the
up was
beginning of
with
the
him,
downfall.
bro. Like the way you said with that song, to me it was Puffy.
We
crazy.
got I got some rapid fire questions. For
All right,
you.
let's go.
You already answered this one, but just in case you didn't mention anybody you'd like to mention, who are some of the MCs that you respect lyrically? And I know we got Spit, Gems.
Well, I mentioned a whole bunch just
brother,
now.
all the brothers you
I
mentioned.
mentioned Doom. I mentioned Nas.
Hit me with a surprise one that maybe I wouldn't expect.
Lyrically.
Everything.
Lyrically,
overall,
or
yeah.
maybe a rapper that you fuck with that
Or an
maybe
artist.
it's like you surprise yourself. Like, why do I fuck with this guy?
I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. And the answer to that is Mac Miller. And Mac Miller was playing a show at Public Assembly one time, and I remember going to Jens. I'm like, "Yo, let's go to the show and just beat him up and shit." And he's like, "Nah, why?" I'm like, "Just to be the guys who did it, son."
Yeah, you're gonna remember for that one.
That was ignorant bullshit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would
Yeah,
have
but fuck it,
paid
though.
for that.
Right.
Like, I would have paid. Like, if y'all put on pay per view, I'm the first one to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
But why? Because when I went back and listened, I'm like, nah, this kid is dope. You know what I'm saying? Mac Miller's ill. So everyone who now is like, Mac Miller's ill, I'm like, yeah, he was. I was dumb.
Yeah.
I was dumb.
Well, it's ignorant Because I felt the same way.
shit, right?
I felt the
Ignorant
same way.
shit.
My daughter was the one that was like, "Nah, he's all right. Listen to
He's
him."
the
he's
one
dope.
who told me about Mac Miller. I never even heard of Mac
Yo,
Miller.
I'll keep it
Until
100%.
him one day, he was like, "Yeah, Mac Miller's dope." I was like, "Really?" I was
You
like,
know,
yeah.
one that's gonna surprise you is who I'm a big fan of, Danny Brown.
I love Danny Brown.
Big fan
yo,
of Danny
and that's
Brown.
my guilty pleasure. Yo.
I remember playing Danny Brown for Goblin, and he was like, "Turn this shit the
Shit
fuck off." I was like, "Nah, this son is ill."
He's like ODB, no? Like
he's
I
Detroit
can see, yeah,
ODB.
yeah.
similar to
Yeah,
ODB.
kinda.
Definitely
yeah.
Danny Brown.
quick,
I
because,
gotta shout out Tragedy Gaddafi too, man. He was very
number
early
two,
influence.
Number 2 MC of all time, right there.
Where's my camera?
Very early influence.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be on the show. He never came.
Yeah, is it?
Gaddafi, what's up?
I'm gonna take it back. He's
on.
he's a flat lever.
Oh my God, flat
Remember
lever.
Fat Lever?
He fucking flat left me.
And real quick, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't be a bitch.
What's your favorite verse on the new album? Is
I still
it
don't fuck with
the
Mac
verse
Miller, bro.
on Flee
Fuck
the
him.
Scene, The Sky's Falling, or Almond Eyes? Which one is your favorite verse out of those three? 'Cause
Almond
those are my 3 favorite verses of that album. I want to see if you got the same favorite verses as me.
All right, Almond is more personal. Is
That's my favorite verse.
the
of
most
that album.
personal one. So I would probably say that's my favorite.
My
That's my
Wikipedia
favorite
page
verse.
leaked my last album, Seeking Salvation in a Bag of Bad Talcum. Y'all some SAG after SAG like a Screen Actors Guild,
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
Like the way he said it though. Y'all some SAG AFTRA bad actors. I'm with the cat dragged in. Leave a bad bitch dragging a cat in by the back skin. That's the Mandalorian on a mandolin. Metralleta parts in the violin. Mandatory violence. Unmanned mission to fight island and went to full fire with the Leviathan. I want to thank God, Dana White, and my third eye for guiding me. Yo, I don't like to talk about the crash that stranded me here. Talking about Superman right there, right? Or because then you came in like every strand of Samson's hair. Clark Kent, because then you went into the Superman
Right,
shit.
right.
So,
Well, it's a
yo,
double
that's my
entendre
favorite verse on that
because
fucking album. Like,
I don't like to talk about the crash that stranded me here, like when Superman. But it's the crash that got me here was the drug and the depression shit. So I don't like to talk about the crash that stranded me here.
shit,
Holding my
okay.
home down like every strand of Samson's hair. You know how Samson was holding the pillars and shit
That's
till
fire,
they
you
cut
see?
his
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
So
You know
like,
what I
the
wish?
metaphor.
that's
of
what I'm
it,
saying.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
now I'm holding my home down like Samson was holding the pillars down.
You ever seen
That's
those
fire,
videos where they bounce the thing on the word and they show you what words
follow the
rhyme with
bouncing
each
ball.
other?
Oh
No.
yeah.
Yeah,
Where they
yeah.
break
Highlight.
down?
Yeah, but that shit, he's
Oh,
all, like,
I would love to
like-
see a video for that
Yes,
verse that
no,
you just
all
spit.
his verses, a lot of his verses, all like internal rhymes, bro.
That's
Like,
what I
boom,
was
boom, boom,
saying.
boom, yeah.
And then the wordplay mixed
that's-
with the alliteration, because not only are the words beginning with the same letter. For example, in that verse, there was Mandalorian and
Yeah.
then man,
Mandolin.
some
On the
mandolin,
mandolin.
and then
Mandalorian
man.
on a
Somewhere
mandolin.
in
Because
there was
the
man
beat-
within the
The
word.
beat is a mandolin.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the mandolin is, it looks like a guitar, and then
No,
the
no.
line after the metralleta and the guitar, like you know what I'm saying.
And then
Like,
the line
pieces,
after he says something
like,
about
that's
the
fire.
man.
Yeah.
I
So
catch it like that. That's like a
it's
quadruple
more
entendre
deeper
type
than
shit,
alliteration.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I like to sneak in like double and triple
Like, you
entendres.
gotta
Yeah,
catch some
yeah.
shit,
Yo,
bro.
a lot
When I
of
caught
times,
that, I was like, holy
bro,
shit.
I fit things into the verses that maybe 10 people on this planet know what I'm talking about.
exactly.
yeah.
And I wait for those 10
But
people
when those
to
10
text
people
me.
get it, yeah.
Was I one of them today?
Definitely. Nah, today you did it.
Here's another one too, though.
More rapid fire.
Uh-huh.
Is hip hop evolving or drifting away from its roots?
It's drifting away from his roots, 100%. I mean, in my opinion, you
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
Hip hop.
It-
I fall out of love with hip hop more and
But
more.
the thing
every day.
is also, is it growing, and are we just kind of nostalgic for what it was? I don't know.
That
'Cause
could be it
I like
too.
to
That's possible.
also see both sides of the coin,
I
and I
think
like to
it's-
look at myself from the outside looking
Absolutely.
I
yeah,
think
because
it's
I could
dying
definitely
more
be wrong. You know
on
what I
like
mean?
the commercial
Absolutely.
end. That's it though. Because if it's underground, for the most part, underground it's still the same, bro. Like it's still there for the words. It's still there for the meaning. Like,
But
the
it's still
underground has
underground.
always kept it the same, bro. And like to me, like when you guys like,
I don't know. I did a show. This shout to Lifelong, right?
My
Lifelong
brother.
is-
Life
is
Liggy.
a
My
big
brother.
is a big pioneer. But I did a
Hell
show for him recently in Harlem, and he was there. Vaught Omega was there. Immortal Technique was there. 88 Keys was there. Poison Pen was there.
Wow.
damn.
Damn, I'm forgetting. But when I was like, this was underground. When I got on the mic, I'm like, yo, this is the reunion from Brownies, son, from the 90s, man. I remember being at Brownies, fucking selling coke on the line, and this was the lineup, and everybody was like,
You know what
that
reminds
was
me of?
underground hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
You know what that reminds me of? Wetlands. Remember Wetlands?
Right, Wetlands.
That's what that reminds. It takes me back to Wetlands, bro.
But you know what it is also? The internet has made it easier for people. Back then, you had to prove yourself.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
I
now
seen
it's
a
easy. Anybody doing it.
I seen a funny quote to a few days ago, and it said that rap has turned into, like, basically for you and people of our ilk, right? You live something, now you put it into words, right? Hip hop has now become, it's a bunch of fucking nerds that are just nice with words.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
And
they
they
always
really
been
didn't
around.
live nothing. They didn't live anything.
yeah,
you know
but
what I'm saying?
let's go back
But
to the
how do we
beginning
know?
of
But
our
he's a
conversation.
nerd that's nice with words.
No,
Yeah, but let's go
he
back to the-
actually he lived a life.
But let's go back to the beginning of the conversation where I said it don't matter where you're from. If you're nice with it, you're undeniable.
Yeah,
If you're a nerd who's nasty with words, you're undeniable. I think the problem is that the internet has made it a popularity contest where you're not nice with words, but all these people are telling you you're nice with words.
And
That's
you
the
believe it.
problem. And you believe it. And now you're sitting in front of me telling
tell
me,
me.
I'll
a
tell
guy
you
who's
who's the perfect
actually nice
example
with
of that.
words, that you're nice with words, that's the issue, I
The
think.
perfect example of that is a trash rapper known as Lil Yachty. Yep. He trashes legends. He trashes the origin of hip hop.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't
Then
even
he
like
goes
the
and
song.
kicks a freestyle that that shit
Sounded worse than the motherfuckers in the 70s.
that shit sounded
Yeah.
like somebody with Down syndrome was
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
nah,
rap.
Lil
And
Yachty's
no
a
disrespect to people
fucking joke.
with Down syndrome.
Well, I
He's
think
a
Son.
joke.
I think Son he's like one of the Island boys. Like they're just
Yeah,
just
they're
in
there
it for
just
clout.
for
They're
show.
not
Yeah,
real
yeah,
MCs,
yeah.
bro.
No,
No, I don't
that kid's
consider
not a
them
real
real
MC.
Like,
you
look,
know
I ain't
what I'm
gonna lie. I'm not a fucking huge fan of fucking of the song. You know what I'm saying? Of fucking hip hop. I'm not a big fan of that song either, though.
Oh,
I don't like that song like that.
But
at
you
all.
respect what it did.
A little bit. I feel like that was kind of like the Puffy of that time, though.
That was
what?
the
You know what I'm saying? So to
commercialization
me,
of
I
it.
kind of look at it like,
Yeah,
fuck
that was the
song.
commercial attempt at
But
it.
but I feel like
Yeah.
fuck that song in reality. But at the same time, you talking shit about that song, and that was in '79. Nigga, it's 2026. You rhyme worse than that still.
Yeah.
So who the fuck are you to talk? You know what
And
I'm
even
saying?
if
Like,
you don't like the song, you have to respect what that song did for the culture.
exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
We can go
exactly.
down a rabbit hole about Rappers Delight too, about how they stole the rhymes.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Grandmaster Caz and shit.
How
you
how
know,
the
man.
homie spell out his name and it's somebody else's name?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you could do a song with one legend, who would it be?
Slick Rick.
Nice one. I like that one. Yeah.
Slick Rick is underrated.
I thought
man.
you were gonna say Coogee Rap. To be
Underrated, really.
honest.
I
Shout
think
out to
so.
Slick Rick.
No, Slick Rick is a legend and everyone respects him. I
But
don't
he's
mean
not
it like
often
that.
mentioned.
He's not often
He's often
mentioned
overlooked.
in
Yeah,
the
I agree.
greats,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you talk about the
But tell me
greatest
the truth.
storytellers,
One great,
he's
one
up
classic
there.
album.
I think he's always brought up.
He's got one classic album.
Really?
No, he's got more than one.
I think he only has one, The Adventures. That's it. Now, after that, he doesn't have any classics.
I'd agree with Max.
Yeah, I don't think he has any classic albums
I'd
after
agree
that.
with
You don't
To
like
me,
Behind
and-
Bars? Sitting in my car?
No,
That
they're
shit is
dope,
classic.
but
It's
they're
not
not
a
classics.
To me,
You don't like the art of storytelling?
I'll give
Yeah,
you
no,
the
I
art
love
of
that album,
storytelling.
but I don't think it's a classic.
You
No.
love that
I-
album?
I-
and you don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's
I
a
don't
classic?
think it's a
I'll
flawless
give
album.
it
Like
a-
Adventures
Not
of Storytelling.
flawless.
No, but
It's not flawless.
Okay,
And I do
well,
I love like that album a lot. Like, I
but
don't
wait,
say
Max,
love, I
Max,
do like that album
this
a
is a
lot.
different debate now.
Shout out to Slick Rick though. He's the fucking man. Like,
Can a classic album,
have a
or,
bad
or
song.
does a classic album have to be a 5 mic album?
Right.
No.
Shit, man.
I don't think so.
And it
I
also
don't think
doesn't have
so
to be
either.
flawless.
To me,
No, I don't think so.
I have.
Yeah,
There's a
agree.
lot of classic albums in my that I think are not flawless.
Have
That
like a
have
song that you don't like, or
throwaways,
maybe, yeah.
maybe more than one throwaway.
You see,
But
to me, it's like if I call an album flawless, it's because I like everything on it.
No. That's
Everything
different.
on it.
But
There might be a
for
song
you
that
to
I
call
like
an
least
album
than
a
the rest
classic,
of them,
Yeah.
but I think it has
Does
to
it have to
me,
be
a
flawless?
classic. Look, I'll give one song like that.
A
Doesn't
one
have
song
to be-
pass?
Yeah, a one song pass. That's it though.
Okay.
really,
A half
See,
a song.
I'm like that with like
Yeah,
if
bro,
I tell
I'm
you
picky.
a 5 mic
Yeah.
album,
5
Yeah.
mic album.
It
Like,
can't have
nigga,
no
you bring
skips.
me, you tell me the Purple Tape is a classic. You goddamn fucking right. There's not one bad song on that album. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that album. Hard to Earn. There's nothing wrong with that album.
right?
Yeah.
Illmatic. There's nothing wrong with that album.
But
And to,
but you don't have no
36
classics
Chambers.
that have a skip.
It's hard to say. To me,
Yeah.
my top 10 albums have no skips. There's not one song. There might be a song that I like least than the rest of them,
Yeah.
but it's still
it's
a
not a
fire
skip.
song.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
skip.
Well,
Like, look at
again,
Illmatic. I bet you all of us have the same song that we don't like. I mean, not that we don't like. Our least favorite song on that album is probably the same one. What's the least favorite song on that album?
Mine is halftime.
What? Hell no. One
My
time for
least
your mind.
favorite
That's my
song?
least favorite song.
No.
yeah, I think one.
You
time
can't
for
Right?
tell
You
me-
see what I'm saying? I
You
feel like
can't tell me what's-
everybody is gonna say that
All
song.
right, but it was written as a classic album.
Hell yeah! And
It
there's
has how
one
many?
song.
Nah, it has more than one skip.
Oh, not.
It has
not
more than one skip.
skips. Not skips.
Yeah, I skip it every
But
fucking time.
which
At
one
least
song?
2 to 3 songs.
I know. He,
I know I skip one all the time.
I know which one you skip.
The
Which
Dr.
one?
Dre
Nas is
song.
coming?
The Dr. Dre song? Oh,
Oh,
shit. I
Nas is
skipped
coming.
2 now.
There you go, right? So there's 2.
No,
There
now
you
I
go.
skipped 2.
I thought it was Nas is coming.
No, I skipped Black Girl
All
Lost.
right, fuck it.
Skip
Illmatic
Black
was
Girl
written.
Lost?
Yeah.
Illmatic.
All day.
No,
all day.
that's crazy debate.
A lot of people say it was written, though. You
No,
say it was written,
that's
right?
a crazy debate.
No. I
who
say
said it
they're
was
both
written?
classics and
Because
dope.
had people that say it was written,
no,
but you know what it was when it was
I
written?
think
It was a
it'll-
commercial part of Nas that came out that everybody remembers.
But
more.
what I'm saying is, all right, Rakim, I think we all agree is number 1. But everyone says
I
Big.
don't know.
Everyone says Big
I got a
Daddy
tie.
Kane.
Nah,
Does
Big Daddy Kane ain't even like 4 or 5 to me.
No. But what I'm saying is generally.
Yeah.
Generally,
To
when
the
you
masses,
talk about the old school Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
it's Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap.
Cool
and
Rap
KRS.
2 to me, but yeah. Rakim, Cool G, KRS.
Neither Big Daddy Kane nor Cool G Rap have any album that's not skippable. Rakim does, more than one. But neither Big Daddy Kane nor Cool G Rap has an album that has every track is not skippable.
No, they
Slick
all
Rick
have-
does.
What they all have like a song that you can skip, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a lot of.
Slick Rick does have an album that is unskippable. You just said it. Adventures of Slick Rick.
The Adventures.
So am I right?
Yeah, the album's
So
a
he's
classic,
he's
yeah.
underrated. I'm saying he
Yeah.
should be up there, mentioned in the Mount
Well,
Rushmore.
yeah, but that's
agree.
his only album that you could consider a classic. Cool G Rap got like 4 or 5 albums you could consider classics, which is a big difference too, though.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big one
But
too.
that don't mean that Slick Rick is not underrated.
No. But I think he's definitely underrated. I think he's one of the best storytellers of all time. You know what I'm saying? But he does get mentioned
What
for that
fucked him
though.
up was getting locked up.
Yeah.
That fucked up his
Yeah,
career.
that fucked
Yeah.
up
His career and his trajectory both got fucked up.
Yeah.
What's next for Eff You?
This year, man, I'm working on a few projects, man. I got an album coming out with a producer called Kelsey out of Long Island. He's
nice.
fucking very nasty, but not like the typical underground producer that I work with. He makes more beats. He makes more like commercial type beats.
Okay.
And this album
Switch it up,
is
fuck.
called God is an Artist. And
Another beautiful title.
I tap into
right.
I tap into a lot of personal things, like my ideas of God. Hard Times, Make Hard Men
Part 2?
Part 2 is on there. The song is called No Rain, No Flowers. It's
That's
about
part 2?
Yeah, it's about my
Nice.
daughters.
Like that.
I have another
Dope.
song about my upbringing. So
Dope.
it's a very personal
So it's
album.
personal.
It's
Yeah,
a very
I can't wait
personal
to hear
album.
this shit, brother. Can't wait.
Dope.
So that's coming out next,
Nice.
probably April.
Okay.
It's getting mixed and mastered now.
Oh, nice. Right around the corner.
I have another album with Deep
Okay.
that's coming out towards probably the end of summer, which is called The Utmost Respect, the third part in the Respect trilogy.
Nice.
Yep.
We're looking to shoot the cover now. Another Fania homage, you know what I mean? And then
Rest in peace, Willie Colon.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
and then I think
Legend.
I'm gonna do one more album, and then I'm not gonna do any more albums for a while.
What about a Ribs Part 2? Anything in the
Any
future for that one?
specific reason for the break?
2. I feel like I'm getting older, so I want to shift kind of what I want to do. You know what I mean, and start going into other avenues. I'm a big movie buff, so I kind of want to try to write a screenplay. You know what I mean?
Nice. That's dope.
I got
What's
a-
your favorite movie
I
of
got-
all time?
I got a
Do you have
question.
one? Or do you have like a top 5 or movies that you consider like the best movies ever?
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm a movie guy too, so I want to know what movies you think.
my top 5, man. They
Yeah.
always switch.
Yeah, it happens.
Number one's always Pulp Fiction. I'm a huge Tarantino fan.
Great movie.
Godfather 2.
It's the best Godfather. Hell yeah. Easily.
Probably Clockwork Orange.
Ooh, you
be-
like that crazy shit.
Would be
Yeah,
number
yeah,
3.
Kubrick.
Yeah,
Stanley
Kubrick
Kubrick's in
is
peace, yeah.
These are your favorite movies or the best movies?
No, these are probably my top 5 movies that I always go back to and watch. It's cliche, but I gotta put Goodfellas up there.
That's a definite.
I gotta put that up there. You know what I mean? That's kind of my style of movies and shit.
That's what's up.
The
Like,
Revenant,
like crimes. and
The
shit a lot.
Revenant is up there.
Revenant is fire,
Revenant is an amazing movie.
but it ain't my favorite Leo movie though.
How about bringing back a series like Don't Be a Piece of Shit the rest of your life?
That's another thing. So I wanted to get. So I had a podcast a while ago with the homie Bloodstained Lane called
That's
Silk,
right, yeah,
Silk Shirts and Fast Hands, and it was a combat sport podcast. We would talk about boxing and MMA, but then we would also talk about music and regular shit. And we were catching steam. You know what I mean? We got hit up by a few companies that wanted to buy us out.
Damn.
But you know, Bloodstain kind of found God again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
He kind of wanted to move away. We talking a lot of shit, like a lot of podcasts do, just guys sitting around talking shit. And he was like, "Yo,
Barbershop talk, yeah.
right."
Yeah.
He was like, "I don't really want to do that anymore. Like, I want to dedicate myself to God and the teachings of the Bible."
Too. Yeah.
So we stopped doing that, and I haven't done a podcast since. And even though, you know, a lot of people are doing podcasts, I'm thinking to bring it back. Don't be a piece of shit your whole life as a podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With different stories and shit and different life lessons.
Hell
Do
yeah.
it, brother.
People need that, yo. Let me tell you.
And also the other part of stop making albums is I want to be able to make us, like, a lot of times I make a song and then I got to save it for an album, and I don't want to do that. And I'm sitting on a song for so long because I'm waiting to do more songs.
fit it into
I want to do a song and put out the single and not worry about the album.
Right.
Do another song, put out a single. Do a collab, put it out. Just put it out, and then if a year or two now I have 15 songs that I want to put out as an album, I will. If the way things is changing now in music, the album is not what it used to be.
No, of
No,
course,
it's not held in the
Yeah.
high regard.
It's not.
We
People
hold
I
it
think the singles
We
make
do,
more noise
because
now.
yeah,
It's crazy.
No,
I noticed that too.
the game is singles,
Yeah,
and they
singles.
Yeah.
There's more
and
singles
they're
and then
about
put the
2
album,
minutes long.
Yeah, exactly.
And that sorry.
Two and a
It's
half
crazy
minutes
though.
long, yeah.
No, okay.
And that's why I put so much effort into my album covers, the back covers, and then if you notice
And the
Ribs,
titles.
when you open the Ribs CD, it's a big collage of,
Yeah.
of me and Spit Gems and
outta here.
shit. Yeah,
I never opened it. I still have the CD. I just left it in the plastic.
Oh, really?
I never opened it.
If you open it, it's a big
Fuck, I don't want to,
collage.
though.
For
I don't
which
want to.
album?
The Rikers Island Boxing
Oh,
Club.
the record. Oh, I was gonna get to
Spit
that.
Gems shit.
Damn.
So so we took our time because, and we even have thank yous and liner notes. People don't do that anymore. So
Yeah.
I try to
back
do
the
it.
90s shit like that.
I try
you
to
know
do it
what
with
I'm
the vinyl, but you know, albums just aren't what they used to be. So
saying?
like,
One of my favorite songs of both of y'all is on Ribs. It's about Superman and the Batman.
oh, Martha.
Martha.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
song- to me, I took it more as like an ode to your moms and shit. Like that's the way I kind of took it as. It was like
Well,
like
my-
a song of
No,
your moms,
is your
like,
fiance named Martha?
So's my mother.
Both of them are.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, look at that.
My
yeah.
mother's name is
See,
Martha.
I got that
and
your
my,
fiance
well, my
was.
wife.
I didn't catch. Excuse me,
Married
your
now,
wife. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't catch the
Nigga
mom
watch
part,
like, motherfucker.
but I definitely caught that your lady was named Martha. I was like, oh, okay. I
Yeah.
get
My
that.
mother
Yeah.
and my wife are named Martha.
That song-
Coincidentally.
It was
Wow,
crazy
that's
because I'm
crazy.
listening to that song when the album dropped.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And I'm
Does-
listening
does-
and I'm like, what the fuck?
but
I'm like, what are they-
Superman's mother's name is
Yeah,
Martha.
Martha,
and Batman's
yeah.
mother's
Yeah,
name is
that's
Martha.
why-
Does
that's
Spit
why I
Gems
took
have
it
a
as
Martha?
No. Not
Oh,
that I
so
know
his
of.
was fictional. Because at the end of his verse, he says, for all the, what's Catwoman's real name? Whatever. And Vicky Vale's.
Oh,
Vicky
Selena,
Vale, yeah.
Selena
Selena
Kyle's
Kyle.
and Vicky
Yeah,
Vale.
yo, the way he painted that picture,
The
though,
way
with
he
all the
says
names, I was
it,
like,
and
oh,
then
look
he's
at
like,
this.
so-
Joker's on the
they'll never
benches,
compare
like, I
to
was like, what the
Martha.
fuck?
So Ill Bill produced that song. So
That's right.
Bill sent
Nice.
us that beat, and then Jem sent it to me and shit, and I'm like, yeah, this is fire. And I was doing the Manhattan route, so from the Bronx to downtown Manhattan, I had the verse written, the Superman verse.
The fuck?
I
While
sent
you
it-
was driving, you
yeah,
just did that shit?
yeah.
Wow.
And then I sent it to Jems, and he was like, wow.
that verse is insane, though.
He was like,
Like,
wow.
what made
so,
you come up with that, like, Superman story, like, to do it? Like, that's crazy. I mean, obviously, I know
Well,
you're a Superman
he's
guy.
a comic
like,
guy,
the
yeah.
movie,
Well, it's-
But I mean, just what made you want to do it? That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, it started, for some reason, man, the strings on that beat
okay,
reminded me of, like, a Superman intro and shit.
that's fire, though. That's,
And I had a line about, you know, landing on the ship.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so I just took it from there.
Yeah, like
And
I
then
caught that shit like halfway in the verse. I was like, wait, is this motherfucker talking about Superman?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, hold
yeah,
up. And I was like, yo, he is. And then Jeff comes in and I'm like, wait, is this fucking nigga's talking about Batman?
Yeah,
Well, the only,
the
the
fuck?
only
Like, I was
person
like, yo,
who
that
could, who
fucked me
could
up.
do that song justice, it would be Jems.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, I'm talking about Superman. I wouldn't trust anyone else to now take that and talk
play
about
Batman.
another character.
yeah.
It didn't have to be Batman.
Is Gems also a comic book guy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, big
But
time.
I mean, it was perfect because I think he fed off your shit. Because to me, in DC, it's Superman and Batman are the two guys you talk about more than anybody.
Yeah,
But we
Right or wrong?
originally that song was
DC,
going to be
like-
called World Famous because when Batman, I don't know if you guys know comics, but when Batman and Superman,
Fought?
World's Finest, they're together. No, when they
all right.
when they have a comic book together,
Yeah,
they're known together
World
as
Famous.
World's Finest.
Oh,
World's fine. Oh shit, all right. Yeah,
So the
that's
song was
dope.
gonna be called
That's
World's
their tag
Finest.
team name.
But then Jems was like, "Nah, we should call it Martha because both their mother's
Yeah.
name is Martha." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's
that's
dope,
my
though,
mother's
yeah.
name
That is
too and
dope.
shit."
That's dope.
So
That's the
yeah,
you-
I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I swear to God, I replayed that song so many fucking times. I was like, yo, this shit is like, and I'm like, yo, papi, to my son. Hear what they're talking about. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he doesn't know what the hell I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Real quick, we're gonna wrap up, brother Eff You. Thank you for pulling up. We
Sure.
we
Thank
didn't
you
get
for
to
having us.
everything, so I'm gonna need you to come back.
Part two.
One
We're gonna
day,
do a
yeah.
part two.
When
Hell
you
yeah.
drop
man,
your
when-
projects, come back. We'll talk about
you
it.
know, if you guys don't mind, man, when we drop the next Utmost Respect, I'd like to come back with Deep.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
That'll be fine, man. Hell
Absolutely.
yeah.
100%.
Everybody out there, make sure you go check out Eff You's discography out on
Fire
DSPs
discog.
now. I'm gonna tell y'all the 3 projects I recommend y'all go listen to. Number 1, the latest EP out now, With All Due Respect. 2023's Respectfully Eff You, and 2021's Rikers Island Boxing School collab album with Spit Gems. I got through about 5 songs on that album. Eiffel Tower Rifle is fire.
Oh yeah, Rifle Experts.
The Martha is fire. Yeah,
Rifle
pardon me. I
Experts.
don't get the
Yeah, y'all
titles
both
right.
went off on that
Martha's
motherfucker,
fire. I gotta listen to the rest of the project, but I love you guys together. I think
If you heard,
should do
if you
another
heard
project.
Rifle Expert, Gems, rhymes,
the components
a
of the
part
rifle,
of
right?
it, yeah, and then I rap the other part. If you listen to it,
Right.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We both take different parts.
Of the weapon.
No, of Rifle Expert. Like he's rhyming Rifle Expert, and he's writing the expert part, the
Oh,
his whole verse,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
you
I gotta
rhymed
go
what?
back and listen to this
I'm
now.
rapping the rifle part.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
I
How
gotta
come I
go
ain't
back and
catch
listen to
this
it.
shit,
Yeah,
yo?
yeah, yeah.
Now I gotta go
I
back and
gotta
listen
go back
to
and
this
listen
shit. Now I'm
to
gonna
it
like it
again
even
as
more.
well.
I'm gonna like it more than Martha. I think now.
But yo, before I go, thank you guys for having me
Yes,
here.
thank you,
First of
brother.
all, I want everybody to know the spelling of my name is EFFYOO.
Correct.
It's not Eff Yo.
Yeah,
It's Eff You. Stands for fuck you.
Correct.
I thought I was very witty when I came up with it, but I wasn't, because now people don't know how to say my fucking name. Sometimes I spell it with a U just to fucking.
Yeah, just
that's my name and shit. You know, I'm everywhere. If you just type in EFFYOO, all my shit will pop out. I have a new album called Unappreciated Luxury.
Yes.
I would like for you to go and listen to.
Where
That
can
doesn't
they
have
listen to that
physicals.
album?
Spotify, it's on.
That's on
Oh,
Spotify, it's on
DSP,
Apple.
But you gotta search.
You got to type in Eff You and Rob Victim.
That's right.
It's under Rob Victim on Spotify.
yeah,
that I
Under
know.
Rob Victim.
But
That's right. I gotta
that
check
doesn't have
one out, too.
physicals. I don't always do physicals because, like I said, CDs used to sell so much. I made a lot of money. Now they don't.
No, they don't.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
the funny
And
thing is, now they're coming back.
they're coming back.
Now
They're coming
physical
back.
media
And
is coming
I did
back.
really well with the vinyl. I sold out almost all the vinyls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Respectfully, Eff You sold out. With all due respect, I think there's like 5 copies left.
Nice.
Blocktoberfest, I made a square vinyl, and I thought that was gonna sell out, and I still have 5 copies left. But if you're a collector, you want a square smoke vinyl, I have 5 left, but they're very expensive. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for having me. Man.
Thank you, brother. Everybody, make sure you go follow Eff You. Go download his music. Follow him on YouTube. Go check out the video for what's the full name? Fire Escape.
Oh, Fire Escape Life.
Fire Escape
Fire
Life. Go
track.
check out that video. That's a very dope song. Yeah, look out for the new music. I'm gonna put this into the universe. I'm gonna manifest this. The Eff You Spit Gems Homeboy Sandman album or EP. 3 songs. I'll take 3.
Some,
I'll
some,
take 4
right?
songs.
Yeah.
Right?
6 songs.
Even throw
something.
the Sábado Night. Was it named Sábado Night Live? I don't want to.
Saturday Night Live back in there.
Yeah, throw that on there too, and then remix it. Yeah, all that, and get BSOP to make a beat too. With that being said, chin up, chest out, carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride. GAHHDcast, and we out.